Sad.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoy.
I just clicked off of him. I clicked off of him when he fucking said it too.
No way.
So yeah, welcome back to the Sports Bolt. Uh, yeah. What episode is
Yeah,
this
we
now?
episode 20. We've hit it. It's a
Oh my
milestone.
god, we've hit 20. Holy shit. Good job on us. Oh, there's Toodles in the back.
Oh yeah.
On this you
Peep
can't
the
fucking
Corvette
see
in the
it. God
back
damn
too.
it. What?
You peeped the finished Corvette in the
Yeah,
back.
the car I can see on the recording, but wait, if I go to guess, let's see. I still can't see fucking Toodles. That's bullshit. It's literally like right. It's literally cut right there. It's so fucking bullshit.
That's crazy.
But anyway, before we were doing this, I was recording a song beforehand, and we decided to do a podcast. And I'm going to show you a preview of that right fucking now. Hopefully, people can hear
I
it.
like that. We're gonna put the whole pod on. I like that.
Yeah. So, let's hopefully you can hear it. I hope.
Are you playing it?
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's why I was asking if you were playing it.
I guess it doesn't want to play. Or it doesn't want to do that. That's kind of ass.
Yeah.
That's really kind of ass. There's got to be a way I can add. What a way to start this podcast, right? We're already having difficulties. This is man.
I was gonna say episode 20, the episode of chaos.
Yeah, literally, this is just where the add this. Here, do this. Can I pick what? Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe it might be able to hear it now. I hope so. I don't know if you will, but they will if not.
That
Nope, they still can't hear it. What the fuck?
I was gonna say I didn't either.
All right. Well, screw that shit. I'm not even gonna worry about that. Right now, we have some sports to talk about.
All right. All right.
Yep. And for the first time since I got this jersey, I'm actually rocking it. It's my Inter Miami Messi jersey. So.
That's right. I noticed that.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Heck yeah. I'm actually rocking something too.
What are you? Oh, there's Toodles. I just saw her.
Oh yeah.
What are you
Finally
rocking?
got my NBA in-season tournament championship shirt.
This dude. This fucking
I had
guy.
to. Lakers won yesterday. We won back-to-back the other night.
Oh, what was that? Like that's what? Win 7 out of like 21, 22?
Yeah, we're still projected to be nice though.
Are you?
I'll put it like this, it's kind of weird. ESPN actually ranked us to go 41 and 41 this season. We were 21 and 21 already. So we are literally projected on pace to go 500 exact.
Do you think that'll be enough to get yourself in the postseason or no? Or playoffs?
I usually think 40 wins is enough to get a play-in spot. However, I don't know what happens in the play-in. I believe LeBron wins in the play-in.
I don't know if you
Especially with
guys
the
even
NBA
want to get
football.
into the play-in because you guys are looking a little bit ropey, honestly. Like it's kind of bad.
Oh, I know. And then again, there's trade talks. I'm not really excited. I want the team as is.
The trade talks. What are you talking about?
There's a couple trade talks. They're looking at Bruce Brown. They're looking at DeJounte Murray. I don't want them to trade D'Angelo Russell or Austin Reeves. And in order to make any trade happen, one of them has to go. And they better not trade Austin Reeves.
They're gonna
Love
trade
me
Austin
some
Reeves.
D'Lo,
They're gonna trade
but
Austin
Austin
Reeves.
Reeves is my guy. They trade Austin Reeves, I might lose my mind.
I watched back the last episode we did, like the 4 hour fucking marathon that we just had, and the funniest part was when I was like, yeah, James Harden can beat LeBron hands down, and we just got right into the camera like that. I want there to be an argument like that today. I want there to be an argument like that.
Okay, we'll see if it happens.
We'll
I
see.
won't be as, heated today, I will say, because mom's is in bed already.
Oh no, I could probably get you pretty heated.
You probably could. I'm gonna try to, maintain peace of not waking the family up.
We'll see. Anyway,
We'll see.
what we got to talk about first?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go back to the origins of Start Bench Cut. How you doing?
Um, to be honest, like I said, I was recording a song, and so I think, and I also just started a new gym as well. So I would say I am a fucking starter for the first time on this podcast. I'd say.
I like that because besides, one category in this podcast we'll get to, I'm also starting.
Oh shit! You know what? Maybe I'll have to bust out a little wait. There's a for us starting
Oh, yeah.
references. There we go.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I have spent the last 5 weeks trying to find free time to build the Lego Corvette you guys might see in the background.
No, they see it.
Finally completed it. Um, a roof, a floor in the attic. You know, I haven't been sick in a while, which is great. It's normal for me not to be sick, but
Yep.
after last episode, and feels nice.
And look at that. We're both fucking rocking goatees right now. Look at this. There's me, and then there's
Yeah.
this fucking guy. Although
Oh,
his is a little bit more like off the like on the other side as well, like on
yeah,
this.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just did this the other day, so I mean.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
We're doing a podcast, so I'm excited.
Yep. On a Monday
Uh,
night, getting into Tuesday.
Yeah. And today I have also really enjoyed myself after I got home.
Hey yo.
Yeah, that does sound hella sus.
Yeah, it does.
I have been absolutely hi Toodles. I have been absolutely grinding WWE 2K23 My Rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been having so much fun. That's the reason you called me twice. I didn't bother to answer you because I was playing,
Oh,
and
you're a
then
dick.
my cat was sleeping on my leg, and I didn't want to fucking disturb her.
Oh my.
She was out, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do this.
I said this to you beforehand. Someone could have a heart attack and is trying to call you for help, and I would be one of those people who would not call you because you know why? You would not fucking answer. You would not fucking answer at all.
Yeah, that is true. When it comes to me answering my cell phone, I'm very much on the bench, if not cut.
Oh no, yeah, you're cut. You're being traded every fucking where. It's like you're
Man.
just getting you're getting signed to a place and then designated for assignment. Essentially, that's
I
what.
agree.
Which
To be fair though, this is what I deal with on a regular basis.
I don't know how you deal with that.
Is why I don't. And I haven't checked my email in 4 days.
You want to see what I'm doing? You want to see what I'm doing with? Ready for this?
Probably 2 notifications.
That's it.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Because, well, for one thing, I muted Instagram notifications because for some reason, like when I was fucking 15, or not 15, I was probably like 13, I followed so many people so they could follow me back, and now I get notifications from them, and it's like nonstop, so I just muted everything. And,
Yeah, I thought about doing that.
yeah.
I get notifications from just the most random stuff.
That's
all
what
the
I'm
time.
saying. That's why, yeah. Like
It's a
Instagram lives
broadcast
and shit.
channel.
Like, I don't care. So just like
That's pretty much all I do is get rid of most of them. It's not like I'm on my phone all the time, but
right.
even like ever since they came out with them damn broadcast channels, I've joined like 3 of them and they never shut up. The NBA, because every day there's NBA games and stuff.
Right.
I mean, we've had All-Star voting. I think yesterday or something like that was the last day to vote.
Mm-hmm.
They've been blowing me up for like 3.5 months. Vote for our guys. Vote for our guy. And then I also joined the Knicks broadcast channel, so it's like triple the amount. Vote for our guy. You shut up.
Literally.
Like I know to vote every day. I don't need to hear it
Now,
every day.
for the record, guys, this dude yesterday, after a certain thing happened, which we'll talk about later, he was like, I'm gonna make the podcast list now and see when we get back. And this was like, I think 10 o'clock or something like that. Motherfucker messages me back nearly
I sent it on Snap.
2 o'clock at night almost, and he goes, I just finished the list. I'm like, and he goes, this motherfucker took me 3 hours to finish.
I sent it on Snap because I didn't want to wake you up with a text if you weren't up.
I was like, what the I was
I
like,
couldn't believe you even answered me. I was shocked.
yeah, because I was literally just about, I just got into bed and then that fucking shit. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, that was only a week's worth of ESPN and NBA app notifications. Only a week.
Yeah. So,
I literally watched the Lakers game last night and it ended, and I still had notifications for about an hour and a half.
and you got
And
more notifications.
I was going through notifications during the whole Lakers game. I barely watched it.
And we have notifications for today because some crazy shit happened today, as you were saying.
I quickly scrolled through to see if I had to add anything to the list, which I only have like 3 things, so I'll just say them and add them later.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alrighty.
it's
Let's start it then.
you want to just do football first and get all the old news out the way, and
Yeah,
then get
sure.
into
We can do. Yeah.
fuck.
Well, okay. Here, let me just preface by saying this first. We may or may not have another NFL tier list coming out soon. Again,
Oh, no.
again, late from what we did. From what we, from what we said.
I'm gonna get clowned.
What?
I'm gonna get clowned.
You're gonna get clowned. I don't think you will as much as you actually. Yeah, you
I
probably.
don't think I will as much as I think, because I didn't claim any outrageous claim.
But yeah. So yeah, that'll be coming out soon. So just for the record, that's coming out. So at that time, it was week 18 when we made this list, and then everything was done. It was before the playoffs. He keeps shaking his head.
I'm already in the mood to punch my computer. It's not you.
It's
It's just what we have to.
so let
Discuss.
me start off with the wild card stuff. Well, obviously the Ravens and the 49ers got the first round bye. So they didn't have any wild card games. Then so we had Browns and Texans. The Texans smoked the Browns, which I was kind of sad about because I was like, oh no, Joe Flacco, fuck. But it just shows that fucking CJ Stroud is the fucking guy. And I saw that meme that you posted on your Instagram story. That I can't unsee that now. He looks like the kid from Ice Age. He looks just like the kid in Ice Age, the original Ice Age.
I saw that and I went, no.
It does. He does look like him.
Oh man.
Then we had the big game that was Lions and Rams. The Lions beat the Rams 23-24. Let me just say, can I just say how hypocritical it was for the Lions fans to boo Matthew Stafford? Because it wasn't like he wanted to leave. He got traded.
Yeah, it was literally a trade.
It was out of his control. So why are you booing him?
I respected it for, sports culture.
Right.
But I also thought, I mean, come on, guys, that's ridiculous.
Exactly.
And my main thing was it's ridiculous only because if they lost that game, that would have been terrifying.
Right. Then we had let me think of what it was. All right. We had Bills and Steelers, which the Bills smoked the Steelers. Josh Allen, 52-yard touchdown, by the way. Which I can't believe I'm even saying that. That's insane. That's an insane stat. There's another game in the AFC I'm missing because there's 3
A pretty big one.
AFC.
Chiefs,
right?
Dolphins.
Oh yeah, Chiefs Dolphins. Yep. Chiefs fucking won that. Unfortunately, guys, you know who the only person on the Dolphins got the touchdown?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, it was Tyreek Hill. Of course it was.
I thought that was hilarious.
Of course it was him. Then there's got to be another game I'm missing besides. Hold on a second.
Not for the AFC. You are missing one big one.
I'm missing 2 for the NFC. I know that. I know the one, but I know there's another.
Yeah, there's 2 big ones.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
They both involve NFC East teams.
Hold on. I'm trying to find it. God damn it. Um,
I have other information on all these games that's like interesting information.
oh,
So we'll
got it. I got it. There it is
yeah.
now. Okay, so before we get to the big one, the one I'm dreading, I'll get your stuff out of the
Yeah,
way
I'm
first.
I'm glad this is an episode we can both relate on now.
Eagles Buccaneers. For the record, you were the only one that said the Eagles were gonna win that. Me and Ryan
The only
said
one in the world.
no way, and
Probably I am the only one in the world that said that they
the Buccaneers smoked them. They smoked the Eagles bad. As soon as I saw that AJ Brown was out, I was like, yeah,
Oh yeah, as soon as I saw that my heart was shattered.
yeah. I was like, yeah. There's no way. And plus, Jalen Hurts was hurt. Jalen
Yeah.
Hurts was hurt.
Oh yeah.
He was hurting. So I mean, yeah, it was kind of an
Mm.
L from
Our
the start.
defense has been in Cancun since week 12, so
Yeah,
that doesn't
they
help
left
either.
early. Um, then um, Cowboys Packers, Cowboys Packers, Cowboys Packers, Cowboys fucking Packers.
Hate that this episode came now instead of before last night because I'd be really excited and absolutely having a fucking field day. However, we're both feeling the same thing now.
Well,
Pain.
yeah, exactly.
I feel like mine is heavier than yours, but
Uh, I feel like ours in the same plane. When we'll get to that why in when we get to
okay.
that. So Packers. I thought for sure that the Cowboys were gonna smoke the Packers. Like, there's no fucking way. Like they've lost. They albeit they lost 9 out of the last 10 matches against the Packers. So I was like, okay, so this is the time it turns around in the postseason, the wild card. They're gonna get through it. Nope, they got smoked by the. It's almost like they had no idea what the hell they were doing. Two
Oh,
picks for Dak Prescott. One was a pick six, by the way.
it's almost like yeah, what the... no. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I might actually still have a field day with this one. It's oh my goodness.
It's all they can't. You want to see? You want to hear a crazy stat? Once you get a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be good, but yeah.
So through the 80s and 90s, they've went. I believe they've won 16 NFC championships and like 5, 6 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Bitch, they've won 0 Super Bowls and 0 NFC championships
Last
since.
25 years, right?
Yes. And
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they've only won 4 or 5. It's got to be in the single digits. I'm pretty sure for the playoff games that they've
I think it's
won
5.
since
I believe it was like
1999.
5 and 15 or something like that.
Yeah, it's
'Cause I was
ridiculous.
thinking about that stat too. I didn't write that stat down
And
because I thought I'd see it on Instagram during the pod, or
and
I thought you'd mention it.
to make this even worse, like Dak Prescott all of a sudden decided to wake the fuck up when there was 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter and you're already down like 30 points.
Oh,
And then to make it matters worse, right? And I find this funny because no matter what, Mike McCarthy always makes sure the Packers win. No matter what team he's on, either he's with the Packers or he's with the Cowboys, he makes sure the Packers win. I thought that they were gonna fire him. Turns out Jerry fucking Jones, or whatever the hell his name is, the owner, the rich bastard, is like, yeah, we're gonna keep him. We're gonna keep this guy. You know, he's a great
oh,
coach and shit. Like, fuck you, you little shit, old fuck,
oh man,
racist bastard.
dude, I can't tell you how exciting that Cowboys Packers game was for me. I was doing schoolwork. I didn't even do my schoolwork. That's how much fun I was having.
You want to? My boss was the most excited for that whole weekend because he's a Giants fan. So to see him watch the
Oh
Cowboys
man,
and the Eagles lose like that,
that was
and
awesome
then
for
the
him.
next night the Knicks were winning too. He was having a great weekend.
Oh man. Um.
All right, now divisional round.
Well, I was gonna get into the stats for the wild card stuff because there's some interesting stuff
Okay.
here. C.J. Stroud, Texans Browns. He is the youngest starting quarterback to win a playoff game since 1950.
1950?
1950.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. The Chiefs Dolphins game. It was the fourth coldest game in NFL history.
Wasn't it like
It was
negative like 8 or whatever?
it was -8. Yep, and it felt like -28 because of the wind.
Wind, yeah.
The drinks were frozen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
The
see those
refrigerator
pictures?
kept the drinks warm.
Yeah, you see the pictures of like people that like just opened like their beers and
Yeah,
shit.
and their
Shit.
beer was just like an ice cream.
Yeah.
Yep. Um, I don't know if you've seen this either. Chiefs coach Andy Reid had a frozen mustache.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he did.
And then Patrick Mahomes' helmet literally shattered on a hit. That
Yep.
I wish it caused brain damage, but it didn't. Um,
My
so yeah,
God.
I thought it was funny too that the Dolphins lost the division to the Bills in Week 18, and then they got first rounded.
Yeah, for the record, everything that's happened, that's your fault. That's the Bills' fault because you guys had to fucking win the division for the 4th time in a fucking row, and now look at the situation that you guys are in.
Yeah,
You just fucking had to. You couldn't let the Dolphins just get that and get the Chiefs and Bills game first out of the way and done. Because yeah,
I don't understand though how the Dolphins absolutely choked in the wild card. I had the Dolphins beating the Chiefs
I know I
in
did
round one.
too. I did too.
So I don't even really blame the Bills. The Dolphins, I mean, what is wrong with them? Um the Dolphins' only win against a team over 500 this season was against the Cowboys, which was the bowl of which team is going to beat the team that is over 500 because both teams do not beat teams over 500. And if you guys don't understand what over 500 means, it means they have a winning record.
Fuck you for bringing up that stat, by the way.
No, I know, but I just thought it was funny because that is literally the bowl of the two teams in the
Well,
league
what are they
that do not
supposed to
beat
do when you
teams.
give them like the easiest fucking schedules in the league?
That's why I really don't like the Cowboys being in the NFC East. I feel like every year they get a super easy schedule,
And
which is
then when it
part
comes
of
to
why
the playoffs,
they're
they fucking suck.
that's why I'm saying I think it's part of why they've been so bad in the playoffs the last 25 years is because they go through a cakewalk and then they get first rounded.
Yeah.
Um, Now we have the Packers game. Dak Prescott threw two interceptions, including a pick six before halftime. And I don't want to be the I told you guys so, but didn't I keep mentioning that nobody wants to face the Jordan Love Packers?
And I am muting you. Or shit,
I can't hear you.
I've muted myself accidentally. I said I am muting you. Um,
Yeah, I've been talking hot about the Packers, and yeah, they wow, what a game. It was the most points ever allowed in a playoff game for the Cowboys, which that I thought was embarrassing.
they were down 27-7 in the first fucking half,
Yeah, they were down 27-0 before they even scored. That was unreal.
and they
And then
scored in the last seconds of the half.
yeah, and then I loved this. Obviously, as an Eagles fan, I loved it. This loss ended their 16-game winning streak at home.
Of course it did.
The last time they lost at home was Week 1 in 2022 to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Of course.
And then I put very embarrassing ending for them, and the team will most likely be making big changes. And
No, they're not.
nope, no, they're sticking with their head coach. They're probably going to stick with their quarterback and run it back again. And me
Same
and Stephen
story.
A. Smith are going to have a ball.
Yeah, he doesn't really like the Cowboys, does he?
Not at all. That why do you, this is personally him is how much my hatred for the Cowboys has grown because I live through his hatred because he just makes me laugh every time.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have hatred towards the Cowboys. I like Dak Prescott and all them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as an Eagles fan and then seeing how much he's always clowning them, it's just how could you not want to be a part of that?
Uh,
Um
Yeah.
So then the Lions' first playoff win in 32 years.
Yep.
1991 was the last. It's the first time someone could text someone that they won a playoff game, which is nuts.
Yeah, right?
Put it into more perspective, my oldest brother, he was 1 years old when they won their last playoff game.
Damn.
Yeah. Um, I said Jared Goff may have won, but Matthew Stafford still has a Super Bowl ring, which is true. And also, I love that the Lions won because this makes the longest drought for an NFL playoff win now the Miami Dolphins, who have not won a playoff game in 24 years,
Wow.
which would be the year 2000, which would mean the Lions handed them that title being coached by a guy the Dolphins let walk. And they have the second longest playoff win drought in all of American sports. They are the only team to not win a playoff game this century in all sports and this millennium.
Wait, who? Wait, what?
The Miami Dolphins.
Wait, repeat that?
They are the only team in all of American sports to not have won a playoff game this century or this millennium, as in
Holy
2000 and on.
shit.
So, yeah, talk about the Dolphins being the worst team in the NFL.
They're not, but
No, I know. I'm just saying statistically though, that's a slap in the face.
oh yeah, it is.
Um, and then yeah, I pretty much had that. Congrats to Baker Mayfield, first Buccaneers quarterback to have 300 plus passing yards and 3 touchdown passes in a postseason game.
Yeah, fuck you, Tom Brady.
And then there were discussions of rumors that Eagles legendary center Jason Kelsey might retire, and then he's gonna take the offseason and decide pretty much because he's come out and said that. And then I had stuff before this, just before. I want to see if I need to mention anything on this list. Um, Not really. Shout out the Titans for eliminating the Jags and giving the Bills a guaranteed playoff spot. Hope
Yep.
Derrick Henry didn't play his last game as a Titan.
I hope not. I I
However,
I fucking hope not. I hope he didn't.
however, I do really have a great thought of Derrick Henry becoming a Buffalo Bill or a Cowboy
If he
for
becomes
our
a
sake.
Buffalo Bill, I will hate you forever.
Couldn't blame you. Yeah. What else?
Because you are gonna be on my ass
Oh.
about that forever.
No, I wouldn't be on your ass about that. I'd just be happy.
That's cap. You're fucking straight up
No,
capping.
I wouldn't troll you by saying Derrick Henry's a Bill now.
Ay, ay, ay.
I support the Titans through you at the same time. Like I've been saying for years that I mean, a different quarterback could change everything.
Yeah, yeah, no shit.
I did want to mention that after the Bills and Dolphins Week 18 game, a Bills fan was shot and killed in Miami.
What?
Yep. He got hit by a car and then he got up to chase it and they shot him. He was 30 years
Oh
old and
my god.
yeah, this is the disgusting reality of the sports world. Mainly mention it to obviously it happened and also there's a stat that's going to come up which you might find hilarious but also very tragic. But then also just love your neighbors, guys. Don't be a dickhead. Anyways, the stat. The Dolphins finished the season with more murders of opposing team fans, 2, than wins versus teams above 501. That's the stat that's hilarious and tragic at the same time.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm so sorry to Dolphins fans for this to just be me absolutely trashing your franchise, but that's embarrassing.
that's in fucking insane what you just said to me.
Yeah. And also to the Dolphins fans that did that, yeah, I hope you guys rot
Yeah, I hope they do too.
because you guys are really making a bad reputation for Dolphins fans who are really nice people.
Yeah.
Um, oh, this was great. It was the night of December 3rd. The Eagles were 10-2. The Dolphins were 9-3. The Bills were 6-6. Only one of these teams won their division, the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, of course you had to.
Yeah. Um, don't need to mention that. Oh yeah, Cam Newton was the all-time leader in career rushing touch. He is the all-time leader in career rushing touchdowns by a QB with 75. It took him 97 games to reach 50. Josh Allen reached 50 in 92 games. They're the only quarterbacks in NFL history with 50 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, which
I feel
that
like Jalen Hurts is getting up there though.
that's insane that Josh Allen is like, because my thing is, right, especially with Jalen Hurts too. When they're fucking like in the red zone, especially, why aren't teams expecting Josh to fuck or Jalen to just run it in? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could see them more so expecting Josh to run it in than Jalen. My main thing is the Eagles have a ton of weapons, so you really never knew what they were going to do. But with Josh, it was like, okay, he hasn't thrown to Diggs all season. Gabe Davis is not open. They always have him run it up the middle. Whereas with Jalen Hurts, I feel like the Eagles have more versatility. I'm talking pre, absolute disaster class.
yeah,
But yeah, I agree with what you're saying too. I mean, it's unreal. How did y'all? I mean, they were arguably favorites on FanDuel most of the season to get a touchdown anytime.
right.
But yeah, I thought that was a crazy stat. Buffalo Bills are 16-0 and undefeated in the final 4 weeks of the regular season over the past 4 seasons. I love that. You want to see a wild stat right here?
Yeah, let me see it.
The 2021 Bills, they lost to Tampa in overtime. Bucks lost the next week. Bills went out. 2022 Bills, they lost to Minnesota in overtime. Vikings lose the next week. The Bills won out. The 2023 Bills, they lost to Philly in overtime. The Eagles lost the next week. The Bills won out.
Oh my fucking god.
If we lose in overtime to a team and that team loses the next week, we're pretty much destined to win out. That's kind of nuts.
My fucking god.
Unreal stat. It's the first year since 1998 that Tom Brady or Peyton Manning are now in the playoffs.
Shit.
Yeah. Also, unreal. This is really crazy. This is the first time in the NFL history that all three Lake Erie teams, the Bills, Browns, and Lions, made it to the playoffs in the same season.
Holy
First time ever.
shit.
Yeah. Um. Yep. Yep. Oh, 2024 NFL schedules released. I thought that was
Yep,
cool.
yep. That, which
Uh,
for one of the games, by the way, we're talking about going to, because it's Bills against Titans in Buffalo,
yes.
and he's been to Buffalo before. He's been to a Buffalo Bills game, so you
I
know.
will say I highly recommend you don't wear Titans gear.
No,
Not saying you have to wear Bills gear. I'm just saying you might want to go as a pedestrian.
I don't give a shit. If I want to support my team, I'll fucking support my team. If they have a problem with
Oh,
it,
I'm saying go ahead and do it. I'm just saying you will absolutely get trashed the whole game.
oh, go. They can trash me all the fuck I
If
want.
the Titans lose, every fan will say something to you that you encounter in a 400-mile radius.
It's whatever. Fucking, I don't
I
give a
think it'll
shit.
be all right though, because I mean, if we go together, obviously we're gonna be walking together the whole time.
Right, exactly.
So it's not gonna be like horrible. As in, like I've seen like a Dolphins fan. You remember the Dolphins fan story? He was by himself.
Yeah, 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 exactly. If it'd be one thing,
Like that guy.
if it'd be one thing if it was a Titans fan by themselves, or if it was like a group of Titans fans or something like that. But if it's a Titan fan with a Bills fan or some shit like that, I highly doubt that it would be like a huge issue. But
Yeah, no, I think they're just gonna talk trash, and you just gotta take it or say something bad. I
yeah,
could care
I'll
less.
probably I'll say some shit back. Definitely, I don't give a shit.
Um, honestly, I think your best comeback to anything they say would just be Chiefs.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's interesting. 49ers are also making an appearance to Buffalo. I thought that was interesting.
Oh
Um,
shit.
Yeah, there's some quality games next year.
I saw our schedule. Our shit is dead as fuck. Besides,
Yeah, I was really disappointed with the Titans schedule.
it's dead.
However, I kind of like it for your team. If they're all healthy and Derrick Henry signs back and you guys stick with Levis, y'all might have a chance to make it run.
Well, we better stick with Will Levis because Ryan Tannehill should be gone too because he's in his contract year.
You would hope. I'm just saying, you know how that organization has ran with him for too many years now.
Also, speaking of Titans, I might as well say this now. Did you see that they fired Mike Vrabel?
Yes, I did. I'm actually just getting into all of that. I didn't know if you knew what Black Monday was.
No.
Black Monday is the day after the regular season ends in the NFL where everyone gets fired.
Oh.
So
Why do you have to call it Black Monday? That's kind of fucked up. What the fuck?
I agree. I love it though. I do love it. I love that it's got a name.
So yeah,
Um,
Mike Vrabel was a but Bill Belichick isn't one though, right? Because he just stepped because they decided to part ways. He wasn't like fired or anything.
correct. Correct. The Falcons fired their head coach Arthur Smith after 3 straight seasons with a losing record of 7-10.
Yep.
I almost find it impressive that they went seven
And a
and ten
10 for
three
three
straight
years in a
years.
row. Yeah.
Yeah. Commanders fired their head coach Ron Rivera after 4-13 season. The Titans fired Mike Vrabel. I saw somebody fuming about this on Twitter or X, whatever you guys want to call
Yeah,
it, about the Mike
I was
Vrabel firing.
fuming. I was fucking pissed because I'm like, he wasn't the issue. He wasn't the problem. It was our offensive line is the fucking issue, not him.
Yeah, I was 50-50 with it because I'm also sitting here like, well, they haven't done anything with him, so I mean, I guess in a sense.
They
However, I
they
do
got to
see the
they
whole
did get to
historic side with the Patriots
they
that would
almost
make him.
got to the Super Bowl with him.
No, I know, but I just mean like in hindsight, besides that, it's been pretty tragic.
Um, I could see him going to the. Oh wait, no, because the Patriots already hired a coach.
Yep.
I was gonna say
Um,
that would be a perfect fit because he's in the Patriots Hall of Fame. But
I thought he was probably heading there. I'd hate to say, but I don't know if he has a job next season.
I don't know either because I mean
There's just so many coaches.
exactly, yeah, that's the issue. There's a lot of them.
And also Mike Vrabel has been with the Titans, so it's like not to absolutely trash the Titans, but in a sense I could see a lot of GMs looking at him as like a mediocre coach.
I guess, yeah.
Um,
Although the Titans did just hire someone. I don't know if you saw it.
I did not see that.
They hired I have it up right here. Brian Callahan as head coach. Do you know who he is?
I've heard the name before.
He
I thought he was.
is the offensive coordinator for the Bengals.
Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought he was a Bengal.
So,
That's very interesting.
I'm
I
all
love
right.
that for you guys.
I'm kind of like okay. Like that's
I love that.
that's actually pretty damn good considering the amount of people that we were interviewing. Like we interviewed people from the Giants. We got from the Raiders, Ravens, fucking Cowboys defensive coordinator, fucking
Yep.
Panthers, um, Texans, Eagles. Your Brian Johnson. We interviewed fucking Brian Johnson. Um, fucking Aaron Glenn from the Lions. We
Oh yeah.
and fucking Stanford head coach David Shaw.
Yeah, I did it. I thought that was kind of interesting.
But we went for Brian Callahan.
Can't blame you guys the way the Bengals have played. I mean, offensive coordinator. I mean, he's been a huge part of the Bengals. So
So
I hope he really sparks the offense for you guys. I really
I
do.
hope so too. I hope so. God damn it.
This is kind of crazy. Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll is out as the head coach, but he might remain with the team in a different capacity.
He's gonna be I heard he's gonna be an advisor.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Um, and then yeah, Patriots and their head coach expected to part ways after 24 seasons, 6 Super Bowl titles. So the Tom Brady era and the Patriots Bill Belichick era is officially over. Thank God.
Thank God.
So the Patriots hired Jared Mayo as their next head coach,
Yeah.
making him the youngest coach in the NFL at 37 years old. He
Oh my.
replaces he replaces the Rams head coach for the record, being a month younger than him.
Oh my fucking god. Wait, the Rams coach is only really?
Yeah,
I thought he was older. I thought he was in his 40s.
he's big young.
Shit.
Um, I don't know if you saw this at all, but Ravens wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. was almost a New York Jet. He said on
Yeah.
Snapback Sports
Yep.
podcast. Wow.
Why?
He had New York in his heart. That and Aaron Rodgers, but Ravens gave him a call and it completely changed his mind, I guess.
But my thing is, why wouldn't you just go back to the Giants? Why the fucking Jets?
That's what I thought was going to happen in the first place. Was he was going to have a big Giants reunion,
Like, but
and then he just went with the Ravens.
I mean, he's doing well with Baltimore right now.
Well,
So
yeah, I was going to say the odds have fell in his favor.
yeah, he's now in
All
another
right.
AFC Championship game. So
Yeah, we're gonna skip all this crap. I had a weird food stat. The Baltimore Ravens eat 30 to 60 Uncrustables a day.
oh yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for you guys that don't know without the crust. They eat 7,500 in a season.
That's how the fuck are they still alive?
That, but also, I mean, just in general, Uncrustables needs to like thank them publicly
Yeah.
because that's a whole fat amount of cash.
That's yeah.
We had four-time Pro Bowl QB Norm Snead dies at 84. Josh Allen won the Super Wildcard MVP award by Nickelodeon.
Yep. The only MVP award he's gonna get.
I swear, if he doesn't win league MVP this year, I might actually lose my mind.
I don't think he is.
He has the best QBR rating out of all the quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah,
On top
but
of that, he has 4 straight seasons with 40 plus passing touchdowns, which is unreal. And on top of that, honestly, he was the best quarterback in the league this year. I could care less about any other. I see no argument against Josh Allen. And honestly, we could get into this. Because I'm going to put it to you like this straight up. I'm guessing you're thinking Lamar Jackson, correct?
nope.
No, who are you thinking? And don't you dare say that stupid fraud's name. The cheating bastard. Don't you dare say it.
Well, listen. Let's wait till the Super Bowl comes around and who wins it. Cause
The MVP is for the regular season, it's not for the playoffs.
I know, but it's usually when the fucking playoffs happen or around. For some reason, I feel like the NFL, even though it says it's for the league and shit, just for the regular season, they tie in the fucking playoffs, like a tiny bit of that in there, a little bit.
I would completely disagree based on the last couple of years with the Aaron Rodgers MVPs.
Okay, but what about fucking Patrick Mahomes last year?
He was the best quarterback in football last year, just straight up.
I don't want it to be. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking you right in the fucking eyes and telling you I don't want it to be him. But knowing the fucking league and knowing how much they suck his fucking meat, they're probably gonna give it to him. I don't want it to be.
I don't see how they can give it to him with Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen
I don't understand either.
and Tua Tagovailoa.
And fucking Brock Purdy in there too. Put him in the mix.
Yeah, I'm just saying AFC wise though,
But I mean,
because as far as I'm concerned, no quarterback on the NFC side is going to win the MVP this year.
I just don't. Like I said,
Brock Purdy's not going to win out of default of having Christian McCaffrey.
I'm fucking worried that it's gonna be Patrick, but I feel like it's gonna be him.
I do not see an argument for anybody over Josh Allen, and I will explain this.
Dude, I'm not saying that Josh Allen isn't deserving of an MVP. He is, with all the shit that you said in the last fucking podcast
No, I
episodes
know.
constantly.
There's a different aspect that I thought of the other day that I solidified my pick for Josh Allen completely.
Go for it.
To me, the big debate is Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson in week 18, what was he doing?
Was he even playing?
No. Josh Allen. The Bills started the season 6-6, and we had to win out. We had to win 6 straight games. Josh Allen went on a tear the whole season, but those 6 straight games without Josh Allen, the Bills are arguably 6 and I don't even know what the record would be. 6-12 or something. 6-11. Yeah, it would be 6-11. You put a decent quarterback on the Ravens the whole season. Ravens are still probably top 3 seed. And the other thing is, the Bills literally had to fight the entire season, and the Ravens got to sit back and relax. So, if you want to talk about the most valuable player, because that's what MVP means, Lamar Jackson was not as valuable to his franchise as Josh Allen.
But I feel like they're gonna say the same thing for fucking Patrick Mahomes too, because they were in the same boat.
Yeah, but the thing is, Patrick Mahomes and them got hard carried by their division being dog shit.
Like I said, I'm fucking worried. I don't want it to be him. Like on everything, I don't want it to be him. You know how much I hate him.
No, I know. In general, my more so debate with this even wasn't even about what we think. It was more so what we want in general. Because, like, to me, I truly believe you can't put anybody over Josh Allen, and I want Josh Allen to win the MVP.
Right.
I don't know
Exactly.
who you want to win MVP. That's more so where I was going with this.
I mean, well,
I completely understand your Patrick Mahomes argument because, yeah, 9 chances out of 10, the way the NFL is, the meat riding frauds.
well, it ain't gonna be because I wanted someone that isn't a fucking quarterback to win. What
I'm okay with that.
MVP, but there's no fucking way that there is. It just isn't.
I,
It just fucking
I
isn't.
agree. This year, I
Like
don't think there's going to be.
like the only person I would
anyone.
think that would probably be in there was Tyreek, but
I
that's
don't
it.
even see that.
That's it. Um, I mean, yeah, it would have to be a fucking quarterback, definitely. Who though? I have no idea who I would want. There's no one I kind of want to win. It's weird how I mean I don't. There's not someone that I particularly want to win. It's just I'm just kind of just like, oh, it's gonna be a fucking quarterback. That's how it's gonna be. It's just
Fair enough.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if
I
I
get where you're coming from.
wanted someone, it would be Lamar, I guess, or I don't fucking know. Probably Jared because with the shit that
I like that pick.
with
That's an odd pick. I like it.
with the lines that he should, or possibly even Baker because of what the shit he did with fucking Tampa Bay. But like I said, like we've said, Josh Allen's probably the best pick with what he did this season. But like I fucking said, they're probably gonna fucking pick Patrick Mahomes, and I'm pissed off because that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat with you. Like I said, I just seriously don't see anybody that should be picked over Allen because to me it's most valuable, and that includes to your team and your situation, which to me the Bills needed Josh Allen more than any other situation in the NFL. However, like you did mention, absolutely they will meat ride Patrick Mahomes 9 chances out of 10. Every chance they get, it's an absolute meat ride. So yeah, I completely agree. Um, did you hear that? Oh, yeah, I like this. Many Eagles players are defending head coach Nick Sirianni
Did you
to
say?
stay as head coach.
Did you hear that they're trying to fire him?
Yeah,
I don't understand. I don't
what did
understand
Nick
that.
Sirianni have to do with our entire roster choking?
Not like, not only that, right?
He's not even
Do
the play caller. He's the head coach.
do they not forget the fact that they he just brought them to a Super Bowl the year prior? And you
Yeah,
gave them another fucking winning record. And just because your whole
thing
fucking
that,
team was injured in the wild card, that's why you didn't make it. Not because of him.
and the thing that I don't get is He's still got guaranteed contract years and money.
Right. So why the fuck would you even?
And he's a damn good coach.
Yeah.
The only reason he didn't win Coach of the Year last year was because the Giants' comeback story was more impressive than anything else.
Right.
But he had nothing to do with the choke. Our defense choked. Our offense got injured and choked. But yeah, Jason Kelsey and our defensive tackle Fletcher Cox, super legendary Eagles. I'm glad they're standing up for Nick Sirianni. That was really awesome to me. Did you hear that the Colts owner Jim Irsay was found unresponsive,
Yeah.
struggling to breathe at his home in December? Yep.
Yep.
Apparently, he deals with drug addiction,
Oh.
and he's apparently admitted to going to rehab at least 15 times.
Oh. Oh, and that's the owner of the fucking Colts, really?
Yeah, he's 64 years old, and I can understand his reason with how he got into drug addiction. It's because of his history with surgeries. That's kind of how a lot of people get into opioids, which I could see it, but
But dude, you're fucking 64 years old. Like, dude,
can't be doing that.
you come the
He
fuck
just
on. And plus, you're the owner of a fucking sports franchise. How do you think they're gonna make the fucking franchise look when they're having
and
a
then the other
fucking
thing is you're the
opioid
owner of the
addict?
Colts, like you're busy with drugs instead of fixing your awful franchise.
Hey, you might make more money getting drugs.
Is
Fucking
this why their franchise has been so awful? Because he comes
probably.
to, the off season just like,
You could make
win.
more money by making better decisions with your team and therefore buy yourself more fucking drugs, you psychopath, than fucking doing the shit that you're
And
doing now
also,
if you wanted to.
back to what you mentioned too, he's 64 years old.
Yeah.
Come on, guy. Spend time with your family.
Right, like what the fuck is
Or your
wrong with you?
friends. Like, I understand addiction's hard to get over. So make the steps and get over it.
Right. And
Like,
plus being admitted to rehab fucking
going into
15
the
times, like
like
what the fuck is wrong with you?
that too. Like that's crazy. 15 whole times. Like that's unreal.
Literally.
Um, Raiders finalized hiring their interim coach,
Yup.
Antonio Pierce. Thank God. The Eagles fired defensive coordinator Sean Desai. Seeing the way the defense could not guard anything the last 7 weeks, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I couldn't have been happier with seeing this notification. And then yeah, we are finally at the divisional round, so I'll let you take over, and I got some stats, but I'll let you take over. Yeah, actually, I don't really have too many stats. It's more so just the
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. So well, I have to think. Okay. So Green Bay and 49ers. That was actually closer than I thought it was going to be. It's funny because we all picked the Packers to win that game. And they almost did.
Yeah.
They almost fucking did. If it wasn't
I
for a
was full on riding the Packers.
late Christian McCaffrey fucking touchdown.
Jordan Love classically throws a pick.
Of fucking course, right? What was the other game? That day. What was the other one? Oh, Texans Ravens. I mean, come on. You chose the Texans, but I saw that. I'm like, dude, you're out of your fucking mind.
I just thought in some magical world, I was going with the upset week the whole week, except for the one game.
The Ravens smoked them. The Ravens fucking smoked them.
I loved it. Lamar Jackson had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, and Isaiah Likely had one too, which I did
Yep.
pick for a touchdown as well. Was okay. Lions, Buccaneers. A lot of people were saying Buccaneers were gonna smoke the Lions. Nope. The Lions.
I thought that was going to be the closest game of the entire weekend.
Lions smoked the not the Bengals, Buccaneers.
I don't know about smoked.
It was pretty big margin, dude.
31-23?
31, but bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, I guess.
I thought it was gonna be by 3 points or even 1 point again.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
I had that being like a 1-2 touchdown type of game, but I thought it was going to be it was back and forth the whole game.
Speaking of back and forth, the whole game. Bills Chiefs.
I will say before we get into this that the Packers 49ers game was a classic Packers beat the Cowboys, then lose to the 49ers playoff routine. And I'm not saying that to, throw shade on you. I'm saying that because that's just what's happened many years in a row. I thought it was just odd that the script had it written out to be a classic routine. And then also, yeah, they just had their first playoff win, the Lions, in 32 years, and now they're in the NFC Championship game for the first time since, again, 1991.
The second time it's only the second time they're in there too.
Yeah, unreal. What a run.
Let's
and
get
then,
the let's
now we're here.
let's get the inevitable out of the way.
My lines for Ravens Texans, one line. 49ers Packers, two lines, really small. Lions Bucks, two lines. Chiefs Bills.
All right, so I'm gonna get everything out of the way first to get my thoughts on this guy. So that I was watching that game at work, and again, phenomenal game by both teams. Fucking phenomenal. But I just don't understand how you guys can get into the playoffs 4 fucking years in a row and not get past the divisional round, 3 of them, including last night, by the fucking Chiefs. I don't understand. What is it with you guys and the fucking Chiefs that you just can't fucking beat them?
I'll say this and I'll sound like such a excuse-making dickhead.
Don't say the fucking refs, for the love of God.
It's the fucking refs.
For fuck's sake.
It is, dude, if you and every other fan base that's not a diehard Bills fan cannot see the referee differences between the Bills and Chiefs in those 3 games, you're all fucking blind.
Okay, but look, okay? The Bills had a fucking chance to win the whole thing in the fourth quarter.
Yes, however, the whole game would be completely different if the fucking refs in all 3 of those games made calls against the fucking Chiefs. Do you know what it's like watching games year in and year out against the fucking Chiefs, where they grab our guys' fucking helmets, they fucking rough the passer, they fucking double collide hit him after he's already slid,
yeah,
and there's no
I
fucking...
saw that, yep.
Dude, the fucking referees last night, I literally could have fucking murdered every
That
one
one
of them.
though, I saw that. I saw the replay afterwards. Then I could understand why they didn't call it, because those 2 guys were already like in motion
I
before
get that,
Josh
momentum or
Allen
not, though, you
slid.
jump.
What?
They weren't in motion to hitting him. They were still in motion. At that point, you jump.
I understand, but
Those are part of the rules. You do not hit a quarterback who's already slid, whether you're in momentum or not.
but
Those are
also,
part of the
like,
fucking
do you?
rules.
I mean, we're not football players. That's another thing. It's probably very fucking hard to do that.
No, I know
It's
it
like
is,
lighting,
but that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, I'm not... Trust me, I completely understand momentum. I argue momentum every damn time I get to. However, every goddamn other team and referee and every goddamn matchup besides Bills and Chiefs, that would be called against the Bills if it was the opposite way every fucking time. And on top of that, that'd be called in every other fucking game. Every time. You know what? I'm going to solidify my referee argument right here. You're going to tell me there's any fucking thing that can counter my argument? The last 2 fucking playoff weekends, I have them both on my Snapchat. You've seen them. I've posted them. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to sit there and not blame the referees for a blatant no call against... Oh, that's right. Jalen Hurts is going for a touchdown, and... Oh, that's right. They're doing the tush push. So the defenders are allowed to grab his fucking helmet and snap his fucking neck and pull him out of it so he doesn't get it, which is completely illegal. It's called a face mask, whether it's the face mask or the fucking helmet. It's completely illegal. They did that to Jalen Hurts, right? Oh, and then do you know what they fucking did last night? Do you know what they fucking did? Oh, they did...
Um, his fucking camera on my end is, brother. You have I hate to do this to you, but your fucking shit froze when you were talking about the Bills, so you're gonna have to fucking say that shit again. And you're frozen again. Oh god. Of course we're having fucking problems. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Okay, I was gonna say you froze twice on me now.
Yeah, you froze twice on me. So,
Oh, okay. You're
we
pretty much
so
telling me you hate to do it, but I gotta do it again.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, the refs, they were in fucking Disneyland. They did absolutely fucking nothing. They grabbed my man, Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen's fucking helmets back to back fucking weekends, and the refs were fucking eating cupcakes and looking at fucking Lizzo instead of doing their fucking job. I'm sorry, you do not miss that.
So,
If you can't tell that a fucking quarterback's neck is like this because their fucking head is being ripped off of your goddamn body, you're a fucking asshole.
so
You saw what I called them last night, right?
yeah.
A bunch of little girls in fucking zebra fucking shirts.
Yeah.
So that's nothing but fucking what they are.
So,
I I cannot stand refs in every single sport. The umpires in baseball suck. Basketball referees suck. The NFL referees are the most dog shit fucking referees of all time.
let me just get this out of the way now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Final fucking play of the game, which I'll get into this in a second. Tyler Bass has to make a field goal. He fucking misses. And the Chiefs are now into the AFC Championship, beating the Bills 27-24. Now, before Dylan was blaming Tyler Bass for this whole loss.
Absolutely fucking not. Dylan, you cannot be blaming Tyler Bass.
And I agree with
Rewatch
that.
that fucking kick. Rewatch that fucking kick.
Because, well, listen, you can't say the win because the flags were limp dick.
No, it was the win because you can watch the kick going on target and then you watch the wind blow the fucker right.
That I'm pretty sure, but hold on, I'm pretty sure
I understand the flags might not have been moving,
but you realize that the
but that doesn't
football
mean
can.
the wind didn't gust.
You realize the football can curve though, right?
Yeah, but the football's not, Hunter. If you watch the video back, the football's not going to go like this in between the goalposts and then just fucking curve like that.
I guess.
That's what fucking happened.
But also,
That's
not only that, you can't be in that situation to have to fucking kick a field goal to even tie the fucking game. You can't do that. Especially
I agree, but not even that.
Especially when you motherfuckers had Stephon Diggs wide fucking open, and Josh Allen decides, you know what, fuck this, and just throw it in the end zone for someone who is being covered. What the fuck was that about?
See, that is where I was gonna go off.
What the fuck is that?
Can't. The Bills had 3 different chances. Technically 3. I'll give them 3 because I will count the kick. We had 3 different chances to close out that game, and we decided to make horrible decisions on all 3 of them. Do you know what those 3 are?
Is one of the DeMar Hamlin one?
Yes, the Bills go for it on 4th and 5 with a fake kick to DeMar Hamlin run and fail, putting the Chiefs in field goal range to start their possession, which resulted in a fumble out of bounds in the front of the orange markers in the end zone for a touchback, giving Buffalo the ball back, which should have been a Chiefs touchdown.
Which, for the record,
not that it should have been because it was a touchback, but that realistically any other universe, it results in a touchdown instead of a touchback. And I don't mean that play wasn't a touchback. I mean that this happened to be a touchback in the 1 in a million chance.
This is going to sound horrible, but what a way for the Bills to honor DeMar Hamlin by losing by 3.
Yep, I've seen that before, and I thought it was funny at the time, but also I didn't because obviously I'm still going through it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Why? Well, I will never understand the decision to fake it and run it with DeMar Hamlin, a guy who's maybe played 3 games for us this year, and he's maybe ran on the football field for us a total of, let's say, 3 minutes if we're lucky. 3 full minutes. In what world do you think a guy who has not played for us is all of a sudden going to make the when he isn't in game form condition because he hasn't played? It's that simple. I'm not trying to hate on Damar Hamlin.
It's not even his
I love
fault.
that he's alive.
It's not even his fault.
It's not his fault. What coach made the decision that we're going to go for it with Damar Hamlin, a guy who has not been conditioned for this moment in the fucking game all season?
Because they want it for the fucking story.
Yeah, shoot the fucking story.
That's
As far
literally
as I'm
what it
concerned, I would slap the shit out of every goddamn coordinator and fucking coach on the goddamn Bills roster after that fucking performance last night, and mainly for that goddamn decision. Sorry to religious people. I'm just very heated. Also, sorry, God, but I'm fucking heated.
the fucking bull I saw that live and I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck are they doing?" Like that is unbelievable. Like as soon as
I
I
could
saw it was the
understand it if we weren't gonna put them in field goal range.
yeah, you guys, you were at the fucking 30-yard, your old 30-yard line when you did that. I'm like, why didn't they just fucking punt it? Why did
So
y'all got
fucking
fucking
stupid.
lucky with that touchback? Y'all got
Oh, I know. I
lucky
know.
as
Like
shit.
I said, in any other universe, that's a touchdown.
Dude, this is one of the fucking Doctor Strange's fucking universes, 1 in 6 million.
Yeah. And
But
then number two, the second way we could have ended this game. On 3rd and 9, Josh Allen throws an incomplete pass to the end zone to a guy covered by 3 players
not only that,
because he
Stefan
got hit
Diggs
on the
didn't
release. I
this
will say I'm not blaming Josh Allen. He got hit on the release. If he didn't get hit on the release, that ball was on target and probably would have been a touchdown as long as the guy caught it. However, then it goes back to Josh Allen because he threw that pass instead of throwing to a wide open Stefan Diggs. The only time sorry,
not
this fucking season that he's not being quadruple teamed by the fucking defense. He was wide fucking open. We could have had a 4th and 2, a 4th and 3, a fucking first down, a 4th and 1 for an easy Josh Allen to the left push. No, 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 no. Instead we give the fucking ball away.
and not only that, didn't Stefan Diggs drop like an easy pass too?
No, that you're talking about the deep pass.
Yeah, who was that?
That's not a Stefan. That was Stefan Diggs, but that's not a Stefan Diggs dropping an easy pass. That is Josh Allen. This whole fucking season has overthrown or underthrown every deep route to the point where all the players are expecting to either have to reach their hands out like this for a super deep catch, right? Or to expect to not have the ball thrown to them at all. So what Stefan Diggs did is he naturally, because the whole season Josh Allen is overthrown, he's expected. So he reached his hands out and it pretty much went right in between in this gap right here. Yes, it should have been a Diggs catch. He definitely should have and had the ability to catch that. However, I'm not blaming Diggs for dropping that catch because Josh Allen has made the entire wide receiver core have to think, oh no, where's this ball going?
So let's move on to chance number 3.
The Tyler Bass misses the game tying field goal to force overtime. Because that was chance number 3.
See, and that thing too, like you're putting. I'm gonna connect this with the Damar Hamlin thing, right? So imagine you're the fucking coach, and then putting that pressure on those two fucking players, saying like, "Hey, this play that you're about to make is either gonna make or lose our entire season." Now they're under even more pressure than they are fucking now. So that whole thing, you can't blame either of those guys.
I agree, but I'm also going to counter that. You two have done nothing all year. Tyler Bass has actually done a lot all year because he plays the whole season. But you sit on the sideline for 90% of the game, if not more. Your only job is to literally be prepared to kick a ball. Although the kick was not his fault, but I'm just saying in general, the devil's advocate opposite side of this. Damar Hamlin has really not played at all this season. So he should have been, conditioned and prepared. Although that's not his fault either that they called a horrible call. 4th and 5 and we're gonna fake it. Like that's ridiculous. And then Tyler Bass does miss the field goal, whether wind or not. It did miss, which counts as a miss for him. But on the opposing side, I'm basically bringing this up to say like during the regular season and stuff, where everybody blames kickers for like a loss or anything. Y'all have permission to still blame kickers 100%. They literally have the worst diets in the league, arguably, and they get to do whatever they want. They're not practicing like the rest of the team is, because the rest of the team has to go in, lift weights, and everything. The kicker pretty much just has to practice kicking the entire season. That's mostly what they do. You can even hear NFL legends discuss how kickers just have the easiest job in the world. But also the hardest job is in it is hard to make a field goal.
Right.
I didn't hear you.
I said right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just ridiculous. The Bills have been eliminated 2 straight years in the divisional round, like you said. They've been eliminated 4 straight years by the Chiefs or Bengals. The Bengals happened last year. Patrick Mahomes has now won his first ever playoff game on the road against the Bills. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are now the QB and tight end duo with the most touchdowns in the postseason history, with 16 passing Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. Travis Kelce had 2 touchdowns after not having one since week 11.
Yep.
And of course, Taylor Swift was there.
Yep.
It was painful to watch shirtless Eagles center Jason Kelce rooting for his brother Travis Kelce.
I mean, dude, it's his
It was
brother.
so painful.
It's his brother.
I don't give a shit.
It's his brother.
As far as I'm concerned, you guys just had the most embarrassing season. Y'all literally got eliminated less than a week ago, and now you're gonna run around shirtless, parading for a different team.
It's his
How
fucking
dare you?
brother.
I don't give a shit if it's his brother. He literally got eliminated less than a week ago. He should be sitting in a dark room like the rest of the team, suffering and wondering what the hell did I do that I could have done differently. That
Well,
Eagles collapse is one of the worst collapses in sports history.
oh, well, yeah. That's.
Cowboys is up there. The Eagles is up there. The 73-9 Warriors is up there.
2020,
There's obviously a ton of arguments, but they're up there.
2022 Yankees.
Yep, 2022 Yankees. It's just painful. It's so. And obviously, I like I said, like you said, he is his brother. I'm completely okay with it. I'm just circumstantial wise, you're really rooting for another team less than a week after your team got eliminated. That's just gross. I could see it as like a fan, like me. I have the Eagles and the Bills. You have the Titans and the Cowboys. If everybody was in the playoffs,
Right.
I could see it. But you're a player.
Well, I mean, to be
To me, it's
fair,
a whole different
to
circumstance.
be
You are
fair,
a player.
to be fair, he does support two different teams.
Does he?
I mean, one is in the NFC, one's in the AFC.
No, yeah, I know in that argument, but I'm just saying in general, it's got to be a different perspective if you're a player.
But okay, do you think that Stephon Diggs doesn't root for the Cowboys because even though his
No, I
brother's
know
on
he
it?
does, but here's what I'm saying. You will not catch Stephon Diggs shirtless at the Cowboys game a week after he got eliminated from the playoffs.
Well, we never been in that sort of situation because obviously the Cowboys
You'll
can't
never
fuck.
catch that happening.
Well,
You would never catch that
well,
happening.
yeah, because the Cowboys can't even get to the fucking championship game or anything like
Yeah,
that.
but even if it was a situation, you would never catch that happening.
Maybe someday we
You
will.
would see him at the game most likely, but you would not catch him acting that dramatic.
Maybe not that way, but probably in a different way.
Well, that's my point. That's my point. There's a certain way to carry yourself, considering you also just got eliminated.
Right, I am fucking bleeding.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yep, I'm fucking bleeding. Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't like it because he was like way too excited considering his situation as a player himself.
Yeah, but like I said over and over again, you gotta be he's gotta be happy for his brother, especially.
No, I agree. I'm just saying though, like
Not
he
only
needs
that,
to tone down his
he actually did something cool
celebration.
for a Bills fan in there. I don't know if you saw it. It was like a young girl or something like that, and she had a sign for saying like something about Taylor Swift. He went down there, got the girl,
Got her,
and
yep.
up to the suite to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's cool. I see. I know he's a nice guy. I'm not trying to criticize his character as a human being or anything. I'm just saying in general, as a player, that's the other reason, and this is very circumstantial. You're cheering for the team that beat you in the Super Bowl last year, and you just got eliminated this year from the playoffs.
Like,
That's just, I mean, that's just sour.
well,
I'm putting it
obviously,
like this: if that was LeBron James, you wouldn't hear the end of it.
right, yeah.
That's my point in this.
Another thing
And even
too.
if LeBron James's brother was on the Chiefs, you would not hear the end of this.
Okay, how about this? Let's say in a hypothetical sense, it will never happen, but LeBron and Bronny were on different teams, and they're in the playoffs together, and Bronny beats LeBron James and shit. Do you think LeBron is gonna next week or whatever in like the conference finals or whatever the fuck it's called? Uh,
That's very different because
is
you're
gonna
talking father
why is
son.
that different?
Because you're talking father son.
Okay, but that's still like that's
Brothers versus father son is a completely different
it's
relationship.
still your own fucking blood though. That's what I'm like.
Yeah, but father son
Yeah, I think that what's it?
brothers, they're supposed to mess with each other and they're okay to hate each other and then love each other again. Father son, if you're not, you just said Bronny beats LeBron.
Right.
If LeBron's not at that next game cheering for Bronny, he's an asshole of a father.
Okay, maybe let's do
You see where I'm going with that? Like that's what I like. Father son is just like that's
let's do the Curry
so
brothers then. Steph
okay. I respect that.
Steph and what the fuck's his brother's
It's
name?
happened before. Steph and Steph.
Yeah, well yeah, that I know that's happened before, but like do you think that uh
He
he
wasn't shirtless and jumping up and down like a maniac like Jason Kelsey.
yeah, but like I said, I
That's what
mean
I'm saying.
I mean I thought it was I thought it was quite fucking hilarious him doing
Well, I
that.
know it's hilarious in hindsight, but I'm just saying in the Eagles fan perspective, that's disgusting.
Oh well yeah, obviously. See that I guess that's my thing too. What? Hey yo, it look on this shit. It looks fucking weird because your name is hiding under is over what you were just doing. So it looked kind of sus.
Sucking me off.
Yeah. That's what literally.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but I guess that's just me because I'm not a fucking Eagles fan or anything like that. So I guess I'm
Well,
not
yeah, I
understanding.
understand your perspective
But
and everybody in sports. But the other thing is like I'm saying too, brother, it's a different relationship. You're allowed to butt heads with your brother and still love each other.
I get I guess yeah. But again that's just me.
For me, I'd be completely fine if this was next week
Why is that?
because it would be 2 weeks, which is enough time to shake off the loss. The thing was, it wasn't even a full week since the Eagles lost.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
my
yeah.
thing. My thing is like you're still in the prime time week even of you just got your ass handed to you
Right.
in a box that says "Welcome to Cancun." If y'all don't understand that reference, everybody who gets eliminated in basketball goes to Cancun. So to me, anybody in sports who gets eliminated is going to vacation in Cancun.
Literally.
But that's my point. It's just like, damn.
Must be fucking Josh Giddey's fucking heaven right there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying because it's like to me, it's just simply that's why I said I'd be fine with it next week because like it's just more time. You can't mope about it forever, but I mean, it hasn't even been a week.
Yeah.
Like, damn. But I'm scared. I'm really scared for the Bills.
I don't know what
Super
they're
Bowl
gonna do.
window is definitely closing, and the Bills have massive questions to answer, especially with our wide receiver Gabe Davis becoming a free agent and many others becoming free agents.
Also, I don't know if you guys are
And
keeping
also,
Diggs.
if Stephon Diggs wants to leave, I'm completely okay with it. I
I
hate
can.
it. I just got a Diggs jersey. I got a Diggs and Josh Allen and a Bills mascot. Big photo I
What
showed.
the fuck?
Yeah, thumbs down for the Bills. That yeah, okay. Thanks. Actually, thumbs down for the Chiefs. I'm still in love with the Bills. But yeah, I don't want him to leave. I love Stephon Diggs, but
I
I
can see
couldn't
why now
be
he wasn't
mad.
showing up to his practices this fucking season at all.
I couldn't be
That
mad.
shit. That fucking shit right there.
Before this season, I would have been mad, but I can't be mad at it. I can't. Especially after he didn't throw to a wide open Stephon Diggs.
Literally.
That's just unacceptable.
Exactly. So now we have Lions and 49ers and Ravens Chiefs. Now, so help me fucking God. If the Ravens don't smoke the fucking Chiefs, they're on the road. The Chiefs are on the road again, for the record. I'm going to be fucking pissed off beyond belief. I don't know if I'm even going to watch the Super Bowl at that point.
Dude, you're not like a Bills fan, so like it's completely different for you. In the perspective of Bills fans, this is hell. We are burning on we are on fire and being whipped, and we're doing, how you see like, examples of hell in like movies and stuff where they're like doing like slave work. That's us right now.
Slave work.
Because literally, if Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl this year, he went to Buffalo and beat them in his first ever game on the playoffs in the playoffs on the road.
Yep.
He's the 3 seed, he beats the 2 seed, right? And then he goes to Baltimore and beats the number 1 seed. He beats the 2 and the 1 seed in the AFC. He's an underdog story right now in this scenario completely. And then he goes to the Super Bowl and he wins his 3rd Super Bowl. He's got 3 Super Bowls. He literally beats the 1 and 2 seed on the road. There's not a fucking thing anybody could say about his bitch ass. And it'll just kill me. It'll kill all Bills fans. There's not a I told you this last night, and the only thing you said is that we could make fun of his brother. Because literally, there's not a fucking thing besides, like I mentioned earlier, referees. Although that's not even a thing we can say because trophy's a trophy and no trophy's no trophy. Straight up. There's no fucking excuse when it comes to that. Literally, it'll kill me. And as Bills fans, it'll kill us even more because this is all because they wanted the script to keep the fans after Tom Brady's domination era. We literally went from 20 plus years of Tom Brady on the Patriots to immediately Patrick Mahomes taking his reign. It's just a massive slap in the fucking face. And this is also why I blame the refs, because I could easily see the whole shit being rigged to keep fans, because you know how many people are automatic bandwagon Tom Brady fans?
Right.
You know how many fans would have stopped watching if there wasn't another big guy who's running the league?
I'll tell you this. My Aunt Debbie, she was a Giants fan for the longest time. Now she's a Chiefs fan because Patrick Mahomes is winning. That's the same reaction I had.
Canceling her. I'm sorry, she's canceled.
That's fine with me.
I just nope. That's disgusting.
Literally.
I'm a Bills and Eagles fans outright. I don't care if we're winning or losing.
It's not like she's even a fan of the Giants anymore. She just completely fucking
Well, that's
switched.
what I mean. She just completely flipped,
Yeah.
and it's literally because they're winning. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Just like me, I'm a LeBron fan. We win or lose. Like that's just.
Is that it for football?
A few more interesting things. I don't know if you've seen this or knew about this, but I have a feeling the 49ers are not going to win the Super Bowl at all.
I don't even think they're even going into the Super Bowl at all.
Yeah, but I don't think you know about the curse. There's a Kirk Cousins curse.
Oh, yes. Yep. Yes.
No team that has lost to Kirk Cousins and has played in the Super Bowl in the same year.
The 49ers lost to Kirk Cousins.
22-17 in Week 7 when Kirk Cousins went off before he got injured.
Yep. Yeah,
I think the curse is going to be alive and well this year. I really do.
Well,
because I'm sorry, you know how hard it's going to be for the 49ers to go through any of the 3 remaining teams?
It's going to be hard.
And I'm not trying to discredit the 49ers. They got an incredible team.
I feel like the Lions are built to beat the 49ers, if that makes
I
sense.
absolutely agree. To me, the Lions are the most perfect team built this year.
And that's
Defense
saying
and
something.
offense wise,
With
they are
with the
amazing.
seasons that they've been having previously up until fucking now, like this is like I said, I had them in fucking last in our prediction. Now look,
Yeah,
they're in the fucking
but you know what
championship.
the difference is? It's exactly what I told you before the season.
Defense.
Lions defense. That's the entire difference.
But also they got some good fucking draft picks too. They had
That's good.
I mean, two of the best offensive players this year are on the Lions, and that's Jameer Gibbs and fucking Sam Laporta. Those two were in
Yep.
the draft this year
Oh
or
yeah.
last year,
I
technically.
think Jared Goff elevated their game quite a bit though.
Oh yeah,
Well, I
definitely.
will 100%. But yeah. Um and then I also put this before this is my final football thing unless you got anything else. I just pray for a healthy roster on my teams next year and for everyone to be honest with how injury filled this year has been.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say for my team because my team wasn't injured. It was just shit from start to finish.
Yeah. But you could also see, I mean, we had a whole big thing about the quarterback injury. I mean, just
Oh yeah,
everything.
yeah, half of the fucking league was injured. More than
More than
half of
that,
that league.
arguably, in all positions was just absolute inch. The reason I put my teams first is obviously because they're my team, but also I think both of my teams are still in the playoffs right now if the injuries to both of my rosters weren't as massive.
And that's another thing with the 49ers that they're having an issue with. You know who's injured for them?
Debo.
Debo fucking Samuel.
Yeah, we had AJ Brown for the Eagles and we had Gabe Davis the last 2 weeks not in the playoffs at all.
So
Two-game change. I'm gonna put it to you like this: Gabe Davis, he scores touchdowns against the Chiefs all the time for the Bills.
and of course, the one time you fucking need him, he's not there.
He's not, that's my point. And yet alone our defense is all second, third string guys. Pretty much our whole defense has been injured all year for the Bills. I mean,
I'm
way
just,
different picture
I'm
if
just
there's no
praying.
injuries.
I'm just praying that for all our fucking teams. I mean, there's nothing more I can say. Ask for the Cowboys because I don't know, win a fucking playoff game probably. That's probably the only thing I can ask for because they're probably gonna dominate again, but then just to fucking fail again and like first fucking round, like you said. But I hope.
Honestly, as much as I shit on the Cowboys, I would not be surprised to see them in the Super Bowl next year.
No, I can't see it. I can't because they're not making any
I,
fucking
I
change. They're not
I
making
don't
any.
know what the schedule looks like.
Um, okay, I'm gonna look. Um, Cowboys schedule 2024. The
Because the other
opponents.
thing is, I don't see a CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott misconnection happening ever again in the playoffs like it did.
Uh,
Because that was
bullshit.
horrendous.
I don't fucking.
Not like it did. Like it did the first, but that was the worst CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott moment I've ever seen in my entire life. Those two literally were like ex-girlfriend and boyfriend on the same team. Like, that was just horrendous.
Okay. The home opponents will include the yearly divisional opponents: Giants, Commanders, Eagles, obviously, along with NFC opponents: New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Detroit Lions, and Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Houston Texans. So probably 2 games each with those teams, probably.
I'm at 3-3 because I think Lions, Ravens, and Bengals are tough opponents, and then I believe the other three should all be guaranteed wins as far as I'm concerned.
But remember, you got to remember our division, your division too.
No, I know. I'm just saying for the Cowboys in general,
Yeah. So that's.
because these are their matchups. I'm 3-3, but they should win three for sure, and then the other
Oh,
three are up in
hold
the
on.
air.
And then there's San Francisco 49ers,
That's another one that's up in the air.
Falcons,
That should be a guaranteed win.
Panthers,
Guaranteed win.
Steelers,
Guaranteed win.
and Browns.
Literally, they're guaranteed as long as they're not stupid to win 7
Now,
games.
now, see
out of
what?
every
Now
game.
that's what? That's 15-3, 15 wins, 3 losses, right? Is that what that is, or whatever the fuck? 12 wins, 3 losses. It's around that area. 12, 13,
Yeah,
14.
I'd say 10 to 13 wins.
Right. But as soon as they get a fucking step into the playoffs, I mean, it's going to be the same fucking shit. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Titans, I don't know what their schedule is, but can we just say for the record, this has been an hour and 30 minutes. We've only done fucking football.
Well, good news is we're just about out of it, and I really don't think there's too much more in general.
Okay. I just want to say Titans schedule. Like I said, I feel like our fucking schedule is so fucking ass this year, next year. Not because it is tough opponents, but because it's just kind of dead as fuck. So you have
Yeah.
for home opponents we have Bengals. If you want to count that as like one of the things,
Yeah.
Green Bay. Yeah, I would put that there. Vikings, Patriots, Jets, Texan. If you don't you fucking dare! Don't
Aaron Rodgers is there, dude.
no, I meant Patriots. I thought you said I gave you Patriots first. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
Patriots is this one.
it's that
I
one.
was
Okay,
betting on Jets.
Okay, fair enough. Texans. Put it up on the fucking put it on your left hand. Yep. Colts. Jaguars. Just fucking.
I gotta put it here.
Just
I
put
gotta
just fucking
do
do it. Washington. Dolphins. Chargers. Lions. Bears. Thank you. I saw your fucking pinky move. I saw your pinky move. I was like, don't you
It did move. It did move.
Bills. So help me God. If you fucking put your pinky down, you dick. You fucking dick. Oh, we're gonna get into this. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is it. This is it. Here we go. Titans are beating the Bills, guaranteed, bro. But Titans beating the Bills, guaranteed.
You did not just guarantee that.
I guaranteed it.
You don't even know if you're gonna have Derrick Henry next year, yet alone your gear.
Well,
See,
it's okay. We'll have Henry Derrick. We'll have Henry Derrick. It's fine.
I was gonna say let's postpone this until we know where Derrick Henry's ending.
You know what? Fair enough. All right. Let's do that.
Because to me, I cannot argue with you at all in such a questionable time frame.
Right.
I was
just being an ass. Just
No, I know, but in general, I mean, y'all ain't doing shit without Derrick Henry, just straight up.
Unless we get like a very good running back.
Ain't gonna happen.
We'll see. We'll fucking see. I'm more.
What are y'all gonna do? Find Jonathan Taylor?
God.
Saquon Barkley?
Ew.
That's what I mean. Like, what's available?
Trades probably.
Even that, what's available? Who's really trading their running back right now? Especially when, as far as I'm concerned, Titans really got nothing to offer except for signing trade Derrick Henry.
I heard that T. Higgins was like a possibility for the Titans to grab.
I did hear that, which that would be interesting, especially with DeAndre Hopkins as another wide receiver.
Right.
But y'all gotta figure out that wide receiver position first, because that's huge.
Also, got to figure out the running back position first, because we have a big fucking player that's in there.
That's what I meant, running back. That's what I meant. The running back is the biggest thing this year.
That's all I got for football now.
All right, sweet. You're gonna hate this. Lakers beat the Clippers 106-103 for the second win against them this year. LeBron James is my GOAT again. It was the very next
then you
game.
guys lost like what, 5-6 in a row afterwards? I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure like in the last like 20 games, you guys have only won like 3 or 4.
We haven't gone on a 3-game losing streak in the longest time since last episode.
Really?
Yeah, we've been like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1,
Oh,
or like
okay.
1-2 all the time now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like your D'Lo stepped up. Grizzly star John Morant, season-ending shoulder surgery.
Grizzlies can't have shit, dude. They can't have shit.
What a unfortunate year for the Grizzlies. And honestly, there's a lot of talks about what they're gonna do. I say keep the entire roster and run it back next year
Absolutely.
because you don't even know what it's gonna
Because
be
y'all were
like with
winning with John Morant. So, I
because
mean,
y'all didn't even have John Morant the whole season. Literally 90% of the season, you would not
you
have
remember
John
how
Morant.
we were talking about how he wouldn't win MVP because of how, like, the games, but now he's definitely not. Um,
I mean, he wouldn't anyways because of his
well,
suspension.
yeah. Either way, he wasn't. But now it's like, really, hell no.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean,
I have a topic for us, and it's basketball related. Can we just talk about how bad, how god fucking awful that this is? This is gonna might be my hottest take of this podcast. Besides the James Harden is a defensive player, um, take, even though that was just me being an asshole. I know he's not. It's still a take. Um, the Detroit Pistons, the 2023-2024 Detroit Pistons are the worst team in all of sports history. In like the 140 years of baseball, hockey, basketball, NFL, the 2023 Detroit Pistons are officially the worst team to ever exist in all of sports.
yep. And speaking of them, I have a funny subreddit gem from a Detroit Pistons fan.
Was it like something like killing their own team players or some shit?
It's similar. The exact thing is we are 4-36 and on pace to become the worst team in NBA history. At this point, think about it. If the worst player on our team, I would say Wiseman, just started punching and beating the shit out of the other team's best player for let's say a couple seconds, then what's the worst that can happen?
Gets thrown out?
Wiseman gets lost. He's the worst player on the team, so it wouldn't really matter, and their best player gets hurt. Just imagine Wiseman going completely apeshit on Luca before the teammates and referees get involved. It would be at least 3 whole seconds, which is a lot of time to break somebody's leg or arm if they're trying really hard. Just something to think about as we continue the season. Oh,
Did you watch
Detroit
that
Lions.
documentary I sent you?
Oh, shit. I didn't get to it. It's
Well,
like the last YouTube video I didn't get to.
well, I'll spoil a couple things out of it. This is just in this topic. You know what their win percentage is? Take a wild fucking guess. For projected for the rest of the season. Guess what their fucking win percentage is supposed to be?
It's less than 1%, right?
It's 2%.
Okay. I was going to say 3%, but then I was like, 3% is kind of high.
2%. That's what they are now. They're 2% win percentage. That's lower. That's lower than the fucking 2023 Oakland A's.
Yeah.
13% was the Oakland A's winning percentage. That's
Oh, yeah, these Pistons are bad.
6 times less for the Detroit Pistons than for the Oakland A's.
My hardest thing with the Pistons is I don't know whether to blame Cade Cunningham or not. He is a number one pick in the last 3-4 years.
I feel like that's one of their issues because the team is
What's
so young. It's the third youngest
happening?
team on average this year. With the
No,
average
I
age of
know.
23.
I know, and I completely get that. I'm just saying, though, in general. You are the number one pick. What's going on? It's really a huge topic of whether they should trade him or not.
I have no idea. Give him, yeah, get rid of him. Get him the
Because
fuck out of there.
he is their best player, but like the assets you could get considering you're so dog shit right now.
Get him the fuck out. He doesn't deserve that shit.
The other thing too is though, who the hell's gonna want him? He's so bad. As in he can't run as a role player because he's so used to being the number one option that if he gets traded, he's not gonna know how to act. It's such a tragic situation.
Literally is, yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna scroll back up to the list now. I love that you mentioned that. The Knicks started off 5-0 with the OG Anunoby trade, so shout out our Knicks. They were denied the 7.8 million disabled player exemption for Mitchell Robinson due to the belief that he can return this season somehow, which I don't see that happening.
Can we just say too? The Knicks are looking kind of fucking scary.
Yeah, I've got stats right here. I don't know if all of these are still true, but they were true not that long ago. The Knicks in 2024, they are number one in win percentage. They are number one in average win margin, which is 20.4 points per game. They are number one in defensive rating, which is 100.2 points allowed per game. They are number one in net rating, which is 19.8. Knicks are killing it.
They are. Is it?
However, I'm scared that we're still one piece away.
I mean, yeah. I don't see this as a complete. Even with this OG Anunoby shit, I feel like
I wouldn't be as scared if we didn't have to verse the super team Celtics, the dynamic duo / solid roster Bucks.
didn't the Knicks beat the Bucks though?
No, Miami did, and that's the
No,
next
no,
game
no,
is
no, no, no. I mean, not even not playoffs.
Oh,
Not,
you mean regular season? Yeah,
yeah.
but I mean, I don't count the regular season wins highly when it comes to a 7-game series in the playoffs.
I guess, but
Uh, Thunder beat the Trailblazers by 62 points.
and that to bring that up, that's even if they have to face the Bucks at all.
Well, yes, that's why I brought up 3 teams. The 3 teams I am truly scared of: Celtics, Bucks, and Miami.
I'm not as scared.
They're
as
going to have to face one of those teams by
I'm
default.
I'm not that scared about Miami than the other two.
What?
I'm not that terrified of Miami.
They've been to the finals
I understand that, but with
multiple times in the last 4 years. They took out the 1 seed last year,
yeah,
first round.
look how they're doing now.
They dogged the Bucks.
Look at what they're
They
doing now.
dogged the Celtics. They dogged the Knicks. What do you mean? Look at how they're doing now. They're doing classic Miami. Miami always does it.
Weren't they doing shit for quite a while?
Jimmy Butler was out.
Not only that, but that's another thing. I feel like I guess this is just because of how our bets were doing at this time. Jimmy Butler and Bam were doing fucking shit for us on our
Yes,
bets.
I agree. I'm not basing this off of bets though. That I see what you're getting at. They were doing dog shit. But they've both been nursing injuries.
But I'm saying in between those 3 teams that you said, Miami would be
Between those 3 teams, Miami's the least of the concern. I would agree with that.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. My thing is I'm just arguing with you because you said you're not scared of Miami. Miami is a threat.
Well,
to any team on the East.
Okay, well, is there any other games between Miami and the Knicks this season?
There should be.
Okay, if there is, then I will postpone this argument too until that happens.
I mean, I would postpone this until the playoffs happens in general.
That's what I'm saying, because that's like
I said pretty much before, I don't really count the regular season as a high concern when it comes to a 7-game series.
Because any of these teams could tank really quick.
Agree. The other reason I always will see Miami Heat is scary. Lakers Heat 2020 finals. Jimmy Butler was a monster. He played the entire game, and he was leaning over with a 56-plus burger, exhausted on that table or whatever it was, and then he still kept cooking. Jimmy Butler is one of the greatest players of all time.
Oh yeah, no, he is. He is definitely one of the greatest players to ever live.
Nobody on the Knicks is even eventually going to be in that argument.
Like, Doesn't he?
current roster.
How many times has he been in the All NBA team or whatever the fuck?
Well, this is actually what's weird about Jimmy Butler. His stats really don't show the type of player he is. He's only been 6 times on that.
But I feel like that's fucking isn't. I've heard that being on the like the All Star or the All NBA team, wherever the fuck that is, that's like one of the hardest things to do in sports. I heard that's what I have no idea if that's true or not.
Depending on your position, yes.
So, I mean,
And for him, it is kind of hard. However, last couple years, LeBron James is always going to be on one of the All NBA teams, just pretty much automatic. I'm
fuck you,
not saying that.
fuck this thumbs up thing for. Of course, you say fucking LeBron James.
Oh, did it? Oh, I
That's
didn't see that. But yeah, obviously LeBron, he's gonna be on the All NBA first, second, or third team.
Why the fuck is it not doing it for
Yeah,
me?
it's doing it to you again. That's crazy. It's happened last episode too with the.
Is it with the fucking balloons? Yeah, the fucking balloons and shit.
So he's a forward,
What
right?
the fuck?
And then you got Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah.
In the small forward position. I'm not talking power
Which
forward.
James Harden
You
could
can
be, by
easily-
the way.
What?
You said Kevin Durant, and I said which James Harden can beat, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I am right.
So pretty much, besides that, in the small forward position in the league, I don't think I'm taking anybody else over Jimmy Butler for third team the
Right.
last 4 years. Now, obviously, if it was forwards completely in general, not just small forward position, I'd take Giannis over him any day of the week. Except for last postseason, but you know.
Was he even in there?
Yeah.
Wasn't he injured though?
He was only injured for 2 games. They still choked. 100%. The whole team.
Oh well, yeah.
With Giannis. Giannis was a big part of that joke.
I could see like the Knicks getting to like the championship game, but not the finals. I feel like that's stretching it.
I could see that too. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I could see my fear of Miami and the Knicks to go to the finals.
Why is that
Knicks-
a fear?
Because Miami's going to take that.
You don't know that. You really don't.
I'm pretty positive Miami takes that. Miami is a different breed. Heat culture is the reason Miami is so deadly in every year in the playoffs.
Yeah, they got dick culture, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know shit about Heat culture.
Bro, where are they from? Where are they from again? Where are they from? What?
If you're gonna try to include the Dolphins somehow,
Nope. It's not. I'm not including the Dolphins in this.
They're
Just
from Miami.
okay.
What, trying to mention clubs?
Okay.
Heat
Miami.
culture ain't about that.
But again, where are they from? Where are they from?
What does it have to do with anything?
I don't know. Just pissing you off.
That's what I'm like sitting here like, what the fuck are you trying to get at?
Because Miami is the place where all these party people want to go down and get dicked.
But that's why I just thought of your classic.
I made him break, boys. I made him break.
You just automatically threw 22 right in my mind.
What?
Your cuckery.
Oh.
That's the only thing I thought of as soon as you said that.
I mean, probably found someone in Miami and dicked them.
But yeah, that's my point. Miami Heat culture is literally no nonsense with strictly basketball, whereas you got the Knicks coming into town. You know the Knicks are out having a blast, going to baseball games, going to whatever. They're not strictly focused in the gym during the playoffs. It's a different vibe.
You're saying that, but you're not acting like Jimmy Butler is out in the studio right now making country music.
Well, it's the regular season. I'm saying in the postseason, he's not. He's just strictly focused on
Bullshit.
basketball.
He probably is. He probably would.
No. Just heat culture, dude. Heat culture.
To be fair,
Um,
I guess you would know because LeBron was
well,
there,
that's
and
what I mean. I know from years of experience too.
so yeah,
Uh,
I guess
but yeah, Thunder beat the Trailblazers by 62 points, tied for the fifth largest win in NBA history.
that's a scary team
Um,
too.
yeah, real scary. Lakers lost to the Suns and Jazz. In the Jazz game, D'Angelo Russell had 39 points and proves why he should be playing and why he should be a part of any trade. Fun fact, the Lakers were 19 and 21 in their first 40 games this season and last season. So I'm not worried about the Lakers. Not. Last season ended in the Western Conference Finals, so I'll take it. Um this stat was of January 14th, 2024. So it's been about 2 weeks. Since the 30th of December, the Lakers and Pistons each had 2 wins. That's it. That was pathetic for the Lakers. Oh, get this. Lakers starting lineup last year that got us to the Western Conference Finals. Point guard was D'Angelo Russell, shooting guard was Austin Reeves, small forward LeBron James, power forward Jared Vanderbilt, center Anthony Davis.
Brother, I hate to interrupt you for a second.
I will allow that interruption for you.
God damn. Okay, continue.
But yeah, that lineup has played a grand total of 4 minutes together this year because head coach Darvin Ham and his stupid figuring out lineup still mid-season.
How has he not been fired yet?
Literally couldn't tell you. Clippers Paul George cracks top 100 NBA all-time leading scorers, and he is now 12th all-time three-pointers made. Clippers and Kawhi Leonard signed an extension.
How long has Paul George been in the league?
I want to say 14 years now.
So he's nearing the end.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know he was
he's
in
got
the
a solid 2 years left in his
prime.
arguably best years left. Prime, yeah.
I didn't even know he was in there for that long. That's why I asked.
Oh yeah, him and LeBron used to have crazy Cleveland and Miami versus Pacers games. Like it was going out of style.
Got you.
Um, Nuggets center Nikola Jokic becomes the second player in NBA history to record 1,000 points, 450 plus rebounds, and 350 plus assists through first 40 games. He joins Oscar Robinson as the only ones. Oh, this is unreal. Miami Heat gave head coach Eric Spoelstra an 8-year, $120+ million coaching extension,
There's
which is the most committed coaching money in history.
There's a little fun fact with that too. Miami waited till his divorce was done in order to give him that contract, which I think is the most Chad fucking thing I've ever seen. Now that woman is not getting any of it, and he's gonna be sitting there sleeping with his pile of fucking cash.
I am a big person against alimony in 2020 and beyond.
Yeah.
There is no reason for alimony to exist current day. The whole point of alimony was, back in the day, men used to go to work and used to own and have all the rights, and women throughout history have gained rights such as the right to vote, the right to own houses, the right to have kind of equal jobs. There's no difference in today's society to the point where a man needs to provide for a woman because she's a stay-at-home mother, or needs to give up his house, or any other alimony type of reason to keep alimony. As far as I see it, there's no reason for alimony to exist anymore.
Exactly.
I don't know what you think about, but I think it's absurd.
I mean, there's 3 words that this whole issue could be solved. You know what that is?
No.
Get a job.
Yep.
That's it.
I mean, my main thing of being so against alimony is the fact that you know how many women are literally 20 years into another relationship and just haven't gotten married to their man, their new man, because they still collect alimony from their ex-husband.
There's probably millions out there.
Millions. That's what I like. It's absurd. That's my thing with it, because like
And it's not
it
like,
scares guys like us to even want to get married today.
and I don't know if that's if this is something that the media always just wants to put out there and not post the other things. Most of the women that you see getting their alimony stuff, they're spending it on things that should not be spent on. Like,
Y'all didn't get that hair and nails.
but also like clothes and purses and
Clothes,
wallets
makeup,
and
for
jewelry and
all
shit. It's almost like kind of like if you divorce, especially in a circumstance where you have a child, right? If you have a child and you're a single mother and you're getting alimony checks from your husband, I don't care if you spend like a little bit of it, but like put like most of it in like
towards
a
your time.
in like a fucking like college fund for your child when they go up and go to college or some shit.
I mean, or not even that.
Or child
Use it
support
for
even.
your child's clothes or your
Or
child's
or
food.
food. That too.
I've experienced what you're talking about firsthand. My father used to take all of the child support he would get and keep it in a bank account for himself. And you know what he used it for?
What would that be?
Not going to say it on the podcast, but you know what he used it for.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. So I feel like you would know firsthand
That's what I
how
mean.
this
Like that,
is.
it's just so fucked.
Right, because I mean, number one, I don't mean to toot my own horn when I say this, and when I talk to someone that has this certain situation where their parents are together, I tried my best to not say this in the most offensive way. But number one, my parents are still together, and number two, my parents were never married to begin with, so I
Yep.
don't know this shit firsthand. But my guess with this is that like I said, with most what the media shows you, it shows you more of the ugly than the good, and most of the ugly is people spending their alimony checks on shit that they don't fucking
And
need,
child support and all that other shit. Yep.
and while the husband is fucking like breaking his fucking back to make sure that that money gets to this woman that isn't gonna be used for anything that's important.
Even if he's retired,
Right.
part of his retirement check still always goes to this woman.
Exactly, like his fucking social security and shit. That like that.
This is my main problem with alimony because it's not even that I'm fully against it because there are certain situations where I can see it. However, there should be a time limit is my concern.
Yeah, not a
Why
money
after
limit.
20 years? Why after 20 years
Do I just still pay him alimony? Like,
are you paying somebody who
like
hasn't been in your life?
it shouldn't be a money
That's
limit.
not your child.
That if alimony were to exist, it should not be a money limit. It should be a fucking time limit. That's how it should be. Maybe like at most.
It should be a money limit too. Don't get me wrong. There needs to be both because
There it is. At most it. Oh my fucking god. At most for years wise. I was thinking like 5. Okay. I was thinking like 5 years. Maybe.
well, yeah. See, for me, I'm more on the end of 5 to 10 years,
Right.
but nothing.
But money wise, I think the most someone should spend on alimony, no matter how fucking rich you are, it doesn't fucking matter. The most, like the maximum, not minimum, maximum,
Yeah.
probably be like $1 million.
Oh, I'm not thinking like amount at all. I'm thinking percentage of your revenue. So my
Oh,
point
okay.
is, I'm thinking this is what I mean because that's how it's based.
See that again? That's me not
My
knowing.
thing is,
That's me
it's
not
like
fucking knowing.
you shouldn't be giving up more than 10% of your earnings to somebody who's not in your life.
Right. See that? Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at with
Yeah,
the whole
that
there needs
okay,
to
yeah,
be
yeah,
a
yeah.
limit.
Like I said, I don't know that shit, so
Because that
I had no
solves
idea
the
that's how it
problem
was.
even of if you're rich, like you said, max $1 million. There could be super rich guys, like, the 1% in the world. Their
Like
2 to 10% is going to be a lot more than $1 million a year for alimony.
you know that's the only reason why fucking Jeff Bezos' ex-wife is a billionaire, because the
Yeah,
amount he gave to her for the fucking alimony,
alimony, yep.
it's like it was like half of his fucking salary.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It needs to be a percentage and a timeline.
Although he probably makes that shit back in like 3 months. So
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't a
Yeah.
fucking like right now as we're speaking, Jeff Bezos is making it probably just made like throughout this
Probably made half
podcast,
of it.
what 2 hours? I'm gonna see how much Jeff Bezos makes in 2 hours. Okay, this
Oh,
is
boy.
he ready for this shit? Okay, the fucking Jeff Bezos.
While he does that, I will mention the Miami Heat announced the first statue outside their stadium will be Dwayne Wade, and it will be built in 2024, and it will be 8 foot tall to be taller than Shaq. I'm very excited about a Dwayne Wade statue in Miami Heat. That was my first ever NBA jersey.
That's good on him.
Oh yeah. Did you get the answer?
I got the answer. How much do you think it is?
I'm gonna guess 2 hours, right?
2 hours. Yes.
I'm gonna guess $3 million.
So Jeff Bezos in 2023 made over $7.9 million per hour. Multiply that by 2.
That's 15.
15 plus $1 million
Wow.
in 2 fucking hours. He made
I thought
$15 million. What?
I thought what I said was a lot.
$15 million throughout this whole fucking podcast he's made.
The 5 hour one's nuts.
I didn't even think. I'm gonna calculate it. I'm gonna calculate it.
It's like 50 M.
7.9 million dollars times 5. $39.5 million. That episode.
And divide that by 2 with taxes.
Divide that by 2. That's still
Oh yeah, I know.
$19,750,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see the Damian Lillard game winner
Nope.
against the Kings? Yeah, he hit a buzzer beater three. It
Oh
was
yeah,
Dame
actually,
time.
yeah, I did see that. Yep.
143, 142. Dame time is back. Did you
Dude,
see that?
about fucking time.
All the guys on the Bucks, they all got into like a little
Yep.
huddle. Oh, that was sick. I don't know if you saw this, but Embiid told Joker he's the best player in the league after their matchup where the Sixers beat the Nuggets.
It's a toss up between 3 of them.
Yes, I completely agree. I'm just shocked he told Joker. I'm not shocked because technically he is the reigning Finals MVP.
Yeah.
But I mean, Joker compared to Embiid this year, it's just there's no question, especially after tonight.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it's
Nope. Which it'll
yeah.
probably be the title of this fucking video.
Most likely, yeah. The NBA announces Los Angeles has been chosen to host NBA All-Star Weekend 2026 at the Intuit Dome, the new stadium of the Clippers, which is projected to open next season. Have you heard about the Clippers' new stadium?
I've seen clips of it.
Have you heard about the wall?
No, that I did not.
Okay,
Is Trump involved in this?
No.
Thank
He
God.
could be. He could be a part of it if he wanted to be, but no. So the Clippers' new stadium has this section of their stadium called the Wall. It's the general manager's idea. I want to know your thoughts.
Oh God.
It's a huge section. of seats behind one hoop that has rules for it. So like you've seen behind the hoop before, right? So like you know that entire wall,
Yeah.
that whole section is the wall.
Yeah, like is
It's
it
massive.
like is it where the people are like sitting like close to the court, or is it like above higher?
Oh, it's the whole section from
Oh, that whole.
nosebleeds all the way down. It's that
Okay.
whole wall.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. It's huge. It's that big of an amount. So yeah, the rules for it are you cannot cheer for opposing teams, you cannot wear opponents' gear, and any tickets can be only resold on Clippers Marketplace, and a season on the wall ranges from $5,000 to $25,000. What are your thoughts on that?
That's kind of gay.
What parts?
The fact that you can't wear opposing teams jerseys or chant for opposing teams things. I think that's kind of stupid.
I mostly actually love it
I
because
assume
it's
it's.
one section of four in the stadium.
I guess, but I can also see it on like I assume they're gonna probably show that on TV too, so they probably want to
Oh, 100%.
show
Yeah.
all the fucking fans in Clippers gear and
No, they're
shit.
gonna show all the fans. It's not gonna be a secluded thing.
Oh yeah.
It's
But
just in general.
I'm just saying that it would probably look better for TV to see that at all like that section wearing Clippers uh things. It's like like with soccer. There's like half of the stadiums away, half the stadium's fucking or it's like there's like a small portion of it that's away people and majority of it is like home.
Yeah,
That's kind of the
yeah, I
same
know.
thing, but it's like flipped around essentially.
Yeah, I love it in a context for the Clippers because I don't know if you remember Demar. Yeah, it is Demar, right? What's it? Demar DeRozan's daughter during, I believe it was the playoffs or the play-in tournament, where his daughter was just screaming and trying to distract the players
Yeah.
taking free throws on the opposing team during the whatever games it was last year. If the way the games I think are going to go, which is in the second half, the opposing team is going to have to shoot free throws on the Clippers wall side, that is an incredible advantage. That's like home field advantage in the NFL.
Yeah, that is. That's essentially
Like,
what that
that's
is.
nuts. But also, I mostly love it because I also think it's cool because it's not like the whole arena can't wear opposing teams' uniforms and stuff like that. It's just the wall. It's an individual section to be
Yeah,
like,
I
hey,
understand it's just the
if
wall,
you're a
yeah.
Clippers fan, this is your spot. The only thing I do have to say about it is they should mention that there can be exemptions to this rule because my thing is look back to a couple years ago, Kobe Bryant's death. You're telling me that they can't wear. I know. Believe me, I know.
Just just to add that to the fire.
Yeah, that has happened. But yeah, so to look back at Kobe Bryant's death, right? The whole league wore Kobe jerseys. Everybody cried, obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like the wall should be allowed to have an exemption to wear a Kobe Bryant jersey. Another example, Bill Russell
I was gonna say,
died.
what about Bill Russell?
That's what I mean. Everybody should be able to wear a Bill Russell jersey if an event like that happens. Or LeBron James, last year he broke the scoring record. In that
I knew
sense,
your name.
that
I
is a
knew he was gonna
huge
bring.
NBA.
I was.
I know you didn't want me to bring up LeBron, but
I
this
was
is a
gonna
huge
ask you
moment
if he
for
was
the
gonna if
sport.
he was gonna should be one of the people that people should wear.
In the case of him doing something like breaking the NBA scoring record, absolutely.
I
So, for reference, the next accomplishment in that series wise that they should be allowed to wear it, although it's going to happen this season, would be him becoming the first player to break 40,000 points.
I feel like the only um like sort of category for you to only wear away jerseys in that stadium in that section is if the number is retired. Like if it's
No, I don't even think about that unless it's. I just think it
no
has to be a significant.
well, if their number is retired, don't you think that they probably did something significant for what team they played for in order for their number to be retired?
Yes, but my thing is, if you're going to a Clippers hosting the Trailblazers game in the first week of the NBA season and you just want to be the dickhead to buy a ticket on the wall and pull up in a Jordan jersey for no reason in 2028,
No, no, no. I mean,
like what the
like
hell are you doing?
no, no, like in not. I'm not talking about like just like random retired number jerseys and stuff. I mean, like the retired number for that team specifically.
Well, that's Clippers gear. You're already allowed to wear it anyways.
No, I mean in that section. When you're wearing the opposite team's jerseys, right? That you're not allowed to wear on that section, right?
Yes.
The only exception for that area to wear away jerseys is if that away team has like retired numbers or something like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that because exactly what I said. Like,
Like either way, that that
why would
that
you?
that's just that whole this whole rule is kind of stupid. That's the one I'm kind of like.
I don't agree because it's one section of the stadium.
I just say let the fucking fans
There's
wear
still
whatever the hell they want.
75% of the seats available for you to do whatever fucking outfit you want.
I understand that, but like but
And
the
also, I understand what you're trying to get at with the retired jerseys, but like it is pretty stupid for somebody to pull up in a Larry Bird jersey at the wall section.
I understand that, yeah, but I mean, like I said, I just think let the fucking people wear wherever the hell they want. But that's just
No,
me.
I get what you're saying. I agree with that too. But I just like the concept because to me, if it was any more than a fourth of the stadium, I'd be absolutely outraged.
Right,
But because there's literally 75% of capacity available to do whatever the hell they want,
right.
I love this because it's fitting for what my thing is. How many Titans games have you been to?
0.
Right. You're still a Titans fan, obviously.
Yeah.
So if you had the opportunity to go to a Titans game, you'd probably want to go to a The Wall for the Titans if it existed. For the
Technically,
experience.
I mean, technically there probably is, right? Would you consider behind the
Yeah,
field
I
goal
would
of the
say
wall?
home side. I would say home side versus away side, yeah.
Is that where we're gonna be sitting in the fucking Bills game at your team's wall?
I don't know, because when I went, we sat on the away side. I was staring at the Bucks the whole time.
Oh God. Oh God.
Honestly, to me, it's more about seats and prices of tickets.
Well, we would probably have to look once those tickets come out and
Oh yeah.
get right on it,
Oh
along
yeah.
with Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah. I cannot wait.
We have to get that purchased and done too. So
I agree. It's
yeah.
gonna be tough.
So
Hope there's good seats available.
there probably should there should fucking be. I mean, come on.
You never know. You never know.
I do have to get
Yeah.
that license though. The
The
but
enhanced,
although
yeah.
to be fair, I
Or a
could
passport.
although
Yeah.
because I'm going on a cruise again this year, I have to get a passport anyway because mine fucking expired
Yeah.
like 10 years
Do
ago.
that. Yeah.
So I mean, so I'll probably just bring my fucking passport instead.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
The other thing is too, the passport's better for you in a sense of you can travel all over the world. I can only cross the borders that I'm connected to.
You don't have a passport? Hmm.
I don't plan on. It'd
Like,
be nice, but I just
I mean,
currently I have no
we're
plans.
going to the fucking like we're going to Puerto Rico. That's one of the places we're going. Uh,
That's it.
Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and I think the Virgin Islands, which is very fitting for me. But I mean, why are you laughing? Why the
Just
fuck?
the way you presented it. You tried to like present it so like hidden, but it's such an oddball fucking presentation of something just so random.
I don't see what's so funny about the Virgin Islands, Storm.
Uh-huh.
I don't get what's so funny about the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
It's just the Virgin Islands, dude. I don't understand. Look at you. You're fucking giggling. Oh, you're trying to do the peace sign for the fucking Get the balloons for. Oh, why did that genuinely scare the fucking shit out of me? It ain't. Oh. This fucking
Yeah.
this fucking guy. Like, is it gonna work for me? Oh, it's literally right in your fucking face. It ain't gonna do it. Is you? And of course, this fucking. Don't worry, I'll just be chilling in the Virgin
Shut on.
Islands. It's fine.
Shut on.
Hey, listen, I'll be in the Virgin Islands, bro. You ain't gonna be. Why are you laughing? I don't understand.
Oh man. Nah, I hope you have a good time on vacation. That's the other thing. My versions of vacation is pretty much just going to sports events.
Not the Virgin Islands.
I, yeah, no, I don't be doing vacations. It's not that I wouldn't like a vacation. I just don't be doing them.
No, I guess he doesn't like
But then the other thing is too, I truly couldn't tell you if I will ever get on a plane in my
And see,
entire
and that's
life.
the thing too. We're flying to the port where the cruise is leaving from.
Oh yeah,
Guess
yeah.
where? Guess where we're flying to? Take a wild fucking guess.
I'm gonna say Texas. You
No,
know the Cowboys. You know Florida.
Dick down Miami. That's where we're flying to.
Nice.
Dick, I'm gonna get dicked in Miami, so there will be no point in getting into the Virgin. Why am I saying? Why did I say I'm gonna get dicked? Why did I say that?
Yo, clip it, clip it. I didn't even realize it. He called it out for us. Clip it, clip it.
I could have just said I was gonna fuck someone in Miami, but no. I guess I'm getting
You
dicked
went
in
the
Miami.
wrong route.
I guess I'm getting dicked in Miami. Great. Good job, me. Good job, me. Is the thumbs up shit gonna work for me? Nope. Fuck this. Fuck Discord.
Oh, I love Discord. I'm glad you made the switch.
Yeah, I have to cancel my StreamYard shit before it charges me $200 in a few
True.
months.
True.
But yeah. What were we talking about again?
We were just talking about vacations in general.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
thing is,
I meant.
we talk about passports
Yeah.
for Money in the Bank. My thing is, I don't truly see myself leaving the countries that I surround.
You don't see
Obviously,
yourself.
some
You
point
don't
in
see
the future,
yourself leaving Mexico, bro.
I mean, I'd leave Mexico to go back to the U.S.
You finally caught it, didn't you?
I did catch some. But I mean, my thing is, if you don't know, 9/11 took a family member
Wait, what?
from my family.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if I'll ever get on a plane.
I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah.
What?
I never met my uncle.
Holy shit.
He would have been my great uncle. Never met him.
Keep in mind, we've been friends for like, this will be 9 years this year. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. He's never said that to me at all.
I'm surprised. I'm usually like kind of just mellowed out on that day. Surprised nobody ever caught that even.
Holy fucking shit.
Yep.
That's fucking insane. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I can see why you don't fly on fucking planes.
That's why I do this too with the hair.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I see.
It's part of the reason. It's not fully why I do it, but you know.
I never understood why you did the afro thing. That was like, because that just came out
I
of
originally
nowhere.
did it just cause, right?
What?
And then I originally just did it just cause that first year I did it, right? Then everybody kept telling me in the family, and they showed me pictures. They're like, "Whoa!"
Now it's like, yeah.
But also, it's just haircuts are ridiculously expensive today,
Yeah.
dude. My barbershop, he sold his barbershop, right?
Yeah.
Haircuts went from increasing from $13 from when I was probably 10, right? Stayed 13 for quite some while. Then it probably increased to 15. Then it went to 17. I haven't been to the barber shop in probably 3 years because I just had my mom cut my hair.
Guy.
He got rid of the barber shop. I wish I knew it was going to because I would have loved to see him one more time. He coached my brother in sports and everything. Like we all knew each other.
Right.
But yeah, so he sold the barber shop. This guy went from probably anywhere from I'd say the range of $20 to $25 a haircut, right? To $200 a haircut. This is fairly recent. And it's not the same guy. That's what I'm saying. Like the guy who took over.
Bro, so you know how my mom used to give me fucking buzz cuts, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, whenever I get a buzz cut, that was from her.
I always thought that you always, ever since I've pretty much known you and anything about your hair, it's always been you having somebody.
The only time I've only had someone cut my hair besides my mother, the last 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Because my mother doesn't know how to do fades. That's particularly why.
Gotcha.
So when I started doing fades, that's when I went to, or like, shorter on the side, long on the top.
Longer time, yeah.
That's when I go to see somebody for that. And I think the most I've ever that I not including tips obviously, the most for a normal fucking haircut was probably I think $20, $25, which is still pretty.
Okay, see, that's reasonable.
But $200 fucking dollars, unless it's like a celebrity fucking barber or some shit like that, that's fucking insane.
That. Unless you're like a woman or a man getting a whole bunch of highlights.
And see, a
curls.
woman, that's a different story because their shit takes like 3 fucking hours.
Well, that's what I mean. For you to cut this and shape me up nice, it might take you 30 minutes. And that's only because it's this length.
Right.
That, and I'm picky. I like to tell people, give me some curls on the top.
Like if
that's my style.
if someone cut this now, this would take what, 10 minutes? Not even
10, 15 max, yeah.
That for $200, fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You see why I haven't been at a barbershop in so long.
Like
but
that,
it's not even that either. The other thing is, I had this policy with my guy, because obviously I knew him and everything, right? I used to give him a 20 no matter what. So when it was $13, he got $7 tip. When it became 15, he got a $5 tip. When it became 17, he got a $3 tip. Family friend, I'll give you the money any day of the week. Plus, I figure I'm not going to take any more money out of my pocket to give you a $5 tip for a $17 haircut when, considering all the crazy amount of $7 tips you got back in the day when I used to always get my haircut, that's making up for all the not me taking $2 extra out of my pocket every time to get a haircut.
Right.
So I figured, whatever. I expected the price probably went up to $20 or something like that. I'm not a guy who likes to absolutely just pretend to be some cheap bum. I just think $25 for a haircut is pushing it. And that's including a tip. I just think it's pushing it. It's a haircut.
But you're talking $200 fucking dollars.
No, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. That's outrageous.
For a goddamn
I'm just
haircut.
saying in general, though. That's also why I stopped. Because, like, $25 is even kind of outrageous.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Like, that's my point. It's just unreal.
Fucking
I understand inflation. I understand $25 is really not that much for a haircut, considering everybody's experiences.
Yeah, especially like there's probably
But
more.
I mean, to me, I just look in the long run. My hair, if I didn't grow it to a length and I cut it like normal, I'd probably be getting a haircut every 2 months.
Right.
That's $100 in less than a year just on my hair.
Right. Like I said, unless you're a woman and you're having like
why would
shit.
I spend that type of money?
Right. Like I said, unless you're a woman and you're like doing a lot of shit to your hair, which, like I said, their hair takes a lot more maintenance than a guy's hair. unless
Yeah,
it's
100%.
unless it's
And that's the other reason I don't spend all that money too.
unless it's
I
their
take care of my hair.
length. Unless a guy's hair is like really fucking long,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be more than fucking, like I said, 25 is pushing it, but it shouldn't be more than that.
No. And that's why I'm blessed too that I got curly hair that forms into a great shape because my maintenance is very low maintenance.
Yeah,
And it looks decent. I don't look like one of those crazy all fucked up guys.
right.
And my shit's pretty normal.
Exactly.
But yeah, damn, what a wild ride of transitioning.
Yeah, that's a little fucking insane. A little bit, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, you never told me that. You never told me that in our.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Um so we went to the Clippers wall.
Yep.
Thunder Josh Giddey will not be facing any charges for allegedly
Who
being with a
saw that
minor. The
fucking
case has
coming?
been
I did.
closed and he has been cleared.
Yeah, I said it. I fucking said it.
Yeah. I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
It's great news considering the world we live in.
But now people are
And the
gonna think that
facility.
he is a pedophile. They're gonna joke about that now.
Oh, they had him stay home for Chet Holmgren's high school uh jersey retirement. I don't blame him, especially because it's a high school. High
They
schoolers would
had
have
him
been.
stay home.
Well, that's the media's belief. It was like the day of his charges being dropped.
Fucking
I would have
A.
had him stay home too because it was a high school. That's the only reason. If it was a college, I would have let him go. But because it's a high school, you remember us in high school. Come on now.
Oh yeah.
You tell me we would have jumped on that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Yeah.
That would have been the first thing we
So
did.
Josh Giddey, you're like fucking kids.
Josh Giddey, you got a whole lot of fans here.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I mean, I'd be terrified if we were in that situation and we were women, because all of us would have flashed her and be like, "What do you want?" You know, so like we would have been crazy.
Yep. Yep.
That's unreal. I didn't know if you knew this. This is crazy. LeBron James has played against 35% of all the players in NBA history.
I saw that, and that's kind of fucking insane. Of all time, 35%.
That is just
That
unreal.
that either shows you how long he's been playing in the league for, and or how hard it is to actually be in the NBA.
Yes.
Because
And also, I know you may or may not like this. Even if people don't have him as the GOAT, it shows how great of a fucking player he has been. Because in order to stay in the league that long, you have to be a pretty damn good player.
oh yeah, I've never said that he was a bad player. I just don't think he's the greatest of all
Oh
time.
no, I know. I know. My thing is, I don't know how much you feel like I push the LeBron narrative. Because I feel like I'm a pretty
Oh no, you
relaxed
fucking
LeBron
push
guy.
it. You fucking push it.
No, I know. I just feel like I'm a pretty chill LeBron guy. Though. Like, I don't
You push it.
absolutely
You push it like
swing.
a pregnant lady giving birth. That's how much you push it.
Okay, so like once every 9 months.
No, I mean like whilst giving birth, dumbass. Like, so you're constantly, so you're pushing for like 9 hours essentially
Yeah, that's all right. I'll take 9 hours out of a year.
out of the year. Yeah, sure, buddy.
That's what you're saying, right? Yeah, I only talk about him 9 hours of the year. I'm okay with that.
Wipe that fucking smirk off your face, asshole. I don't understand. I don't know how it doesn't do it for me, but it does it for you. That's fucking stupid.
That is incredible. By the way, guys, I could know nothing when it comes to doing this editing video online. I mean, I know how to edit and stuff like that, obviously from our past, but I'm saying like currently, like Discord and everything, I have not edited a single thing. I don't know why any of this pops up. It is hilarious.
Yeah, that is the thing too. But you actually do know a little bit about video editing. I mean, there was the one day I actually fucking came over to your house and edited a whole fucking video for you,
That was sick.
just to show you like what to do and shit. And then you edited it like pretty damn good for Sony Vegas anyway, because Sony Vegas was actually pretty limiting. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And not to toot my own
See,
horn, it's funny how we operate. It's like you do the lists, I do all the fucking editing and all the graphics and all this shit.
it's a solid arrangement.
Yeah.
I also just in general, I don't know if you knew this. I got Final Cut Pro for Mac, my
Yeah, you
Mac right
did.
here,
Yep, you told me that. Yep.
a while ago. I just don't have time.
Right.
I would love to post a YouTube video every now and then and make a fun little gaming video.
And
Or so.
like I and
I just
like
don't have time.
I've said this too. I've told you, like, if you need me to edit something for you, I'll fucking go right ahead and do it.
I know. I just don't know how to transfer something to you from me.
Do you have Dropbox?
Never heard of it.
That's I'll have to show you what Dropbox is. I can't believe you never heard of that. That's how I
Yeah,
transfer.
also, is it for like the computer? Is it for a console and computer? Like, what is it for?
It You can use it for, well, normally what I would do is I would take, like, you know how I take you use the USB drive to take footage out of your PlayStation and or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
and put it on your computer. That's what I would do first, and then I would just drag it into Dropbox, and then
Okay, because I was gonna say I don't even have a method
because
that I can do
because
that now
because
because I have a Mac.
because I know, like, normal emails, there's like a fucking, and that's why I started using Dropbox, because there's a fucking limit in terms of like space, like gigabytes and shit,
Crazy.
of how much you can send to someone, which I think is fucking bullshit. But Dropbox, there's no limit. You can just email it via Dropbox to
Really?
someone, and they'll have the footage for you and do that. Google Drive is another way too. You can just share it to someone on Google
That's
Drive.
incredible.
So
But yeah, my thing is too, I don't have a way to get the hard drive onto my Mac because it's a Mac. I'd have to order a special part, and I just haven't even looked up if I could.
like a USB hub or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
A
those
USB hub that turns into a plugin for Mac.
there should be. There should
There
be.
should be. I just haven't looked it up.
And it shouldn't be that expensive either. That too. It's
Yeah, no. I wish my MacBook didn't have such a shit battery on it because I have it for my MacBook,
God,
but
yeah.
the plugs are so different.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Thanks to Apple changing their plugs every 2 years.
yeah. Did you see those new Macs that they have now? Like the ones that they're like in a fucking thing, like a cube like this big.
Oh yeah, the pretty much the ones you plug into a monitor and all. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit, it's like the most powerful fucking PC that you could probably get.
I thought about buying one of those before I got this. But obviously it didn't exist yet to the current state, but they did have those in the past.
I would honestly, dude, just saying, if whatever future job you get like needs like a lot of processing and shit like that, I would look into one of those. Not
Oh
even
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
Not even kidding.
100%.
And make sure
I
you
also
get
did
make sure you
love
get a
the
hub for
7
that too, because you'll
Oh,
probably
yeah.
need that.
I also do just love this orange. It's
I mean, yeah, that too. I guess you're colored, yeah.
absolutely in love with it.
Right. Like if Samsung had like purple colored monitors, I would get those, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It,
I
it,
dig
it,
the PC I have too. I mean, it's my second favorite color, white. So, I mean,
oh yeah. My thing is like this is one of my rare few. When I saw it, I knew it was a guarantee I'm purchasing this product.
right, yeah.
You even know this. Obviously, we make plenty of purchasing decisions between the two of us.
Yeah, and there's
Really rare to find a I'm absolutely purchasing this product.
like the fucking panels that I have up here.
Yes.
That was one of them where I was like, I saw it and I went back and forth a little bit, but in the end I was just like, yeah, I have to get these. And
Yes.
now I have to get a fucking second pair because the ones on the other side look like they're not shit, but compared to this over here, they look like shit.
It looks like GTA Vice City compared to
GTA
GTA 6.
6. Yeah, yes, it does. It literally does. Yes. Um God, we went on a fucking like whole
Just
side quest
great and
of shit right there,
oh yeah.
which is something I feel like this podcast definitely needed.
It does need it. I feel like this is better for the podcast than just focusing on the list.
Right, yeah.
This is real, which we need real.
Right. Well, I mean, sports is fucking real, but I mean, like,
It's real too, but I just mean like in general.
right,
This is
yeah.
more like it builds a real camaraderie
Right, exactly.
over just us sports this, sports that, sports this, sports that.
Right.
But yeah, it's been nice. Big, big, arguably could be the title as well. The Raptors trade Pascal Siakam to the Pacers
Oh, yeah. Yep, I
for
did
Bruce
see that
Brown.
too.
I absolutely love this for the Pacers. The Pacers are a scary team now.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Of course, they have to prove it still. However, Pascal Siakam with their team, I mean, finally they have spacing. That's their biggest issue is they didn't have too much spacing because it's pretty much a bunch of guards and Miles Turner. Now they
Right,
got
yeah.
another big man that's going to be starting with Miles Turner. Oh, the spacing. Best part is the best player in transition right now when it comes to assists, Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. The best shooter in transition in the NBA right now, Pascal Siakam. That
The,
was before the trade. I'm so excited for this. Both teams absolutely won, but I feel like the Pacers won more
probably,
because the
definitely,
fit
yeah.
is just perfect. Bruce Brown is expected to be moved again to a contender. I've mentioned earlier that the Knicks and Lakers are both interested in him. Yeah. I said, and this is incredible, by the way, incredible job by Raptors general manager turning OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam into Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, Jordan Nora, Kira Lewis, 3 first-round picks, and 1 second-round pick.
That's pretty damn good on his.
If you count the other 2, that's 8 assets they got for 2.
Yep.
Only one player on the Raptors is from their 2019 championship
Yeah,
team now.
yep, I saw that. Yep.
That's crazy. Um, Warriors assistant coach passes away from a heart attack during a private team dinner at age of
That's
46.
fucking insane.
This caused a few Warriors games to be postponed. He had a decorated international playing career and his distinguished head coaching career in his native Serbia. He was a mentor for Nuggets Nikolai Jokic when he was a kid, playing in Serbia still. Rest in peace, Dejan Molojevic.
R.I.P.
Hope I said that right.
Probably did not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just unreal. Lakers head coach Darvin Ham finally sticks to a lineup. It's the first lineup we used in the first game this season, and it took him half a season to figure out that's the lineup he wants to use. You know, the first one we used.
Yeah, of course.
You know, the one that literally took us to the Western Conference fight. This is interesting. Tennessee woman filed federal lawsuit accusing Knicks and Rangers owner James Dolan of pressuring
Yeah.
her into unwanted sex.
Yup.
I can't really hate on James Dolan currently with how he's run the Knicks because the Knicks and Rangers are actually doing pretty good now.
Can I give you a little fun fact here? I just found this out like a week ago.
Yeah.
What's his name? James Dolan?
Yeah.
You know what he also is the owner of? The Sphere in Las Vegas. Because doesn't he own MGM? Technically?
I don't know.
Because MGM owns the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm not sure if James Dolan owns MGM or not.
I'm pretty sure he does.
He probably does. My thing is, I just have an absolute hatred for James Dolan because of the years of trauma with the Knicks and him just absolutely not allowing the Knicks to do anything to win.
He's owned the Madison Square Garden company since 1997.
Okay.
So yes, he
Yeah,
owns
he's got.
he owns NGN and he also owns the fucking Sphere in Las Vegas. Can you believe that shit?
That's crazy. But yeah, everybody's Knicks fans for years. Everybody knows it. We've all been saying, let's get rid of James Dolan. If this is what gets rid of him, it's a horrible time to get rid of him because we've actually been nice, but it's a horrible thing to do. So if he did do it, he needs to go anyways. But also, yeah, let's get rid of James Dolan.
Let's see, because you're
Right?
innocent until proven guilty.
And I agree with that. That's why I'm saying I don't know, but
I feel like
interesting.
I hate to say it because that's how this fucking world is now. They'll they'll say a fake. I'm not saying it is fake, but most people will say a fake claim to a rich guy because they want some.
Oh yeah, I
And if
I
it
even
and if it was real, why not just have the guy get thrown in jail? Why are you
no,
suing him?
100%, 100%.
Wouldn't you rather have him rot away in a prison cell than
But the point is that you have to sue him pretty much because otherwise nothing's gonna happen to counter that in a sense.
It's fucking stupid though.
You
Like
can't report it because the police aren't going to do anything unless you file against them, pretty much, which is stupid as well. I agree.
I feel like you just get more satisfactory by filing them for whatever crime they did instead of just
Yeah,
getting fucking
100%.
money for them.
And the money's not going to satisfy you.
And plus, because you don't because that's even if you get the money.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of fucking stupid. But
And the amount of time you have to waste on it, it's not worth it.
right, exactly.
For James Dolan, it might be, depending on the purse, but
Right, exactly. Yeah.
most people, it ain't worth it.
No.
But, yeah, speaking of conversations like that, I thought of something. I completely forgot it. We were talking about James Dolan money. Uh,
Oh boy.
shit. No, it was something along the lines to start a conversation.
James Dolan, the Sphere. Um. Why? What? Most of. I'm not saying it's fake, but if it is, then
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna get at.
okay, there it is.
This whole world is just messed up in general. Like, you know how you just claim that a lot of people make fake claims like this too, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna add on, oh yeah, the world is nuts. I mean, people claim celebrities are dead when they're not even dead, like every day.
Oh yeah.
It's terrifying, really.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, it is.
That's what I was gonna add on to it.
I I brought this up the other day actually to one of my coworkers. Remember when Kim Jong Un died?
Yeah,
Yeah, completely forgot about that, and then that just popped into my head. I'm like, he did like he said TMZ reported that he fucking died. I
yeah,
remember
yeah, yeah.
seeing the TMZ report that he fucking died in like a heart surgery or some shit. But
Yeah.
nope, just kidding. He's fucking alive.
The- Unreal.
Like what the and also trying to say dead people are alive too. Some certain dead like fucking Elvis and Michael Jackson and shit.
Talking all, yep.
Like let
So
them
weird.
let them fucking die. I hate that sounds horrible
Yeah.
to say, but let them fucking like rest or some shit. Fucking A.
Yeah, and even if you want to be a conspiracy theorist and maybe the theory is true, just shut up about it. Let them live their private life if they're alive.
Yeah, why do you need to
They
make it
clearly
public?
wanted
Like
to
what?
be dead for some reason. Like, leave it alone.
Literally, exactly. Especially fucking Michael Jackson because because I don't know if he hated like the public eye, but I think he just hated the fact that now, like, since he was famous, he couldn't live like a normal fucking human being. Like, he actually went out in public, like, in disguises, so no one can recognize him.
His disguises were dog shit, though. I will say that.
I mean, there's not only that, and there's also no one in the world that looks like you.
That and his voice is also terrible for him to try to disguise anything.
With a high pitched
He
voice,
could have
yeah.
went dressed in the greatest disguise of all time,
Right,
and
yeah.
then still went to go order a coffee at Starbucks and be like,
Right. And
"Can I get a caramel cold brew?"
yeah,
Right, like, come on, dude.
especially
Like,
with the with especially how he looked later in his years. There's no one that looked like him.
yeah,
Which wasn't, I mean, that wasn't his fault because he had some fucking disease or some shit that he had to take drugs for, which eventually made his skin turn white.
yeah. My thing is too though. Back to the whole he had horrible disguises. I just finally, I don't know if you've even seen these movies. I finally decided I'm going to watch these movies and I'm all caught up. I watched all the Mission Impossible movies the last 2 weeks.
I haven't seen one of them. Never seen them.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why I just decided to watch them, right? So the point is if you watch them, they have these masks that they make with like the technology or whatever of somebody else's face and they put them on.
Yeah.
He could have done something like that, and yet he chose to pretty much just put on a fake mustache.
Essentially, yeah.
Or like a hat. Like, come on, dude. That's what I mean by he could have done so much better. I mean, Mission Impossible 1, I believe, came out in like 1970 or something. Like, come on, dude.
I'm gonna look that up.
Actually, I'm going to say 1977.
Mission Impossible 1 came out in. Hello, bitch? Oh, you're far off.
Is it 85?
1996.
Oh, damn.
I mean, dude, it has.
I'm thinking of The Godfather.
Because you do realize. What'd you say? 1977, bro. If you said 1977, right? If it was.
Dude, like that, right?
If it was 1977, fucking Tom Cruise would be 15 years old in Mission Impossible 1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of The Godfather. I recently watched that too.
Godfather's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't know. I kind of think it's mid.
Oh no, it is. I mean, it's definitely a.
I think it's good for its time, but like,
Oh yeah.
it's a dog shit movie today.
I don't know. I think fucking you know how many people used to say or ask me if I was related to Marlon Brando.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God. That was like it was either were you named after Hunter Mountain or are you related to Marlon Brando?
That's insane. I didn't know any of those were asked.
Well, that was in like elementary school for the record.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And middle school too, before you moved to Catskill. Yeah, people would ask me if I was named after Hunter Mountain, which number one, no, that's fucking stupid. And number two, Marlon Brando, his last name is spelled different than mine. His last name doesn't have a W in it. Mine does.
Speaking of stupid questions relating to what you just mentioned, when I told my old schools that I was moving to Catskill, right, because of the whole custody thing and yada yada,
Yep.
motherfuckers would ask me if that's a place in Africa. It's in the same state. It's 45 to an hour away.
Catskills in Africa.
Yeah.
Didn't we joke around and say in the beginning of this podcast that Catskill was in Africa or some shit like that to hide our fucking locate?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious now.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
I believe we did finally settle on Mexico.
Oh yeah, Mexico. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Catskill in fucking Africa. What the fuck?
I couldn't. That's what I mean. That's why I said speaking of stupid questions. And then also to relate to stupid questions about names, you can only imagine the amount of stupid questions me and my sister have been asked throughout all of our entire lives.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Especially your sister, definitely. But I feel like you might have gone
mine are more stupid. I feel like hers are more just annoying.
Yeah.
Ever since they dropped that raindrop
drop top, yeah. I was gonna ask, did they always end with, did they say, hey, raindrop drop top shit, like?
Dude, her DMs, I would literally slap 90% of the guys that their first introduction is either something to do with the Migos or like the one guy the other day I saw literally went, So, how many times have people referenced your name with the Migos song? And I went, you should tell him 69 just to see what he says. But don't talk to him. You know, like, bitch. Speaking of which, we can get onto this tangent. Boys, men, boys, whatever you want to be called. Y'all got to do a better job of picking up chicks. I'm sorry, but like we're just discussing, you do not come into somebody's DMs who you're trying to pursue with some freaking nonsense. I had another one that was hilarious. My sister didn't want to do it, which I was very disappointed at. I guess something in her bio or something said something about The Rock, right? Also, sorry for exposing you if you watch it. Absolutely exposed. So yeah, so she had something in her bio about The Rock, right? Somebody slides in going, "What's The Rock cooking?" Right? So I'm dying laughing, right? And I'm in my bag, right? I go, "Tell him your mother's cheeks tonight." Of course, she wouldn't do it, which was pissing me off. So I kept literally just screaming at the top of my lungs for like an hour and a half straight. Tell that guy that The Rock is cooking his mother's cheeks tonight. His mother is getting fucked by The Rock. Because to me, it was just the funniest thing in my head. I don't know why. You can see how it's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, that's fucking hilarious. But
But yeah,
what,
she was a bitch. She wouldn't do it. I was so annoyed.
bro? I got to the point
But
where
this,
like, like what? But why would someone fucking say that? So
well, that's what I'm getting at. Boys and men, we have to be more
do you,
creative and knowledgeable, acknowledging of how dumb you motherfuckers are in the DMs,
I
especially with the first impression should not be, "Hey, how many times the Migos and you and your name?" Or, "Hey, what's The Rock cooking?" What the fuck does The Rock have to do with this relationship?
brother, what I this is gonna sound like shit, but like when it comes to me, my confidence in talking to women, it's like, especially women that I just met or just talking to, I'm like down fucking here.
No, no, I'm not even saying I'm not.
No,
I
no,
know, and I
but hold on.
understand. A
Let me
lot of
get
guys are
to what
like
I'm
that.
saying. Let me get to what I'm saying. I That's why I'm not understanding how someone can just get that
Oh, okay.
ballsy just to say like I'm awkward just saying hello. How the fuck are you
Same,
not
same.
like how are you not awkward saying, so how many times have people referenced you in the Migos?
That's what I'm saying, though.
I
That
feel like this is
okay?
the face that they're pulling off when they text that too. Like
Yeah. Or like some stupid smart. Yeah, yes. I can't. Men, we need to be more, old school in a sense in that fashion.
right.
Like we're so bad. Not I'm saying we are. As in, I'm not trying to include me and you because I don't think me and you are as dumb as 90% of the population of men that are just
No,
making
I
girls
dude,
want to
because I
shoot us
fucking
all.
struggle with like, because I wouldn't even like, with that would come up into my brain and be like, no, I can't fucking say that. That's fucking stupid. Like I said, I get
Every
even
in your brain and my brain, I think every possible word in the dictionary of all time would be like, oh, I don't know, should I should, because we'd just be nervous as
that's
hell.
what like I just said, I get awkward just saying, hi, how are you, in, talking to a woman at all. Just saying hi is like so fucking awkward for me.
Yeah,
And that is not,
that
it's nothing to do with the woman. That's just me. That's just me
is
as a
you. Yeah,
person.
I know. I know. I've been through the same thing. I know exactly what you're talking. It's like the same feeling as it's being awkward trying to make a great impression in front of your friend's parents. It's like that feeling.
Like you meeting my parents for the first time,
Yeah, pretty much.
and me meeting your mother for the first time. And you you know how
It's the same kind of feeling.
you know how, no offense if you are watching this, you know how awkward I felt when I met your sister for the first time. Raindrop, I meant.
Probably pretty awkward.
I Because I remember she was talking about like partying and shit like that, talking about getting flat out fucking drunk. But you two are having a whole other discussion while I'm just sitting there silent.
I don't even remember this.
I remembered. I don't know why I remember this. I just do. Because I remember we were in your kitchen. She was grabbing. I think she was like grabbing like liquor or something.
I have no idea.
I don't. She was grabbing. So I don't know if it was liquor or if it was like something else. But you guys were talking about like getting like flat out fucking like drunk and shit, and being like parties and shit like that. Which, for the record,
Don't tell me that you met her right after the one Halloween we had. Was it around Halloween time?
I'm pretty
Like
sure.
November?
Uh, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I wait,
There was one epic Halloween.
wait. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, because I'm pretty sure. I know.
I hate that I've just said the words Halloween because now I've entirely just remembered my Halloween experiences and they traumatize me.
It had to be September of October of 2016.
Oh, that's my point though, it was during October. It was during the Halloween season. My point being, me, my buddy, and her, we had a legendary Halloween when we were children. Legendary.
Was it was it the guy with like the glasses? Was it Joey or wherever the fuck his name is?
No, no. No, this is Jerome. This is Boogie. The
Oh,
whip guy.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, him.
Oh my fucking god. It might have been that. It might have been
There
because
was one point that night we were literally all laying on the kitchen floor.
yeah, because you guys were talking about getting flat out fucking drunk and being party animals shit. And like I said, I was trying to say before, people. He knows this firsthand. I've said it multiple times on this podcast. When I'm around a big group of people, I'm awkward as fuck. So for me to go to a party, it's like God coming down right now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want me to say this or not. You probably don't. I don't know. You don't even like sleepovers, though.
No, I don't. I don't like
Yeah, I just
sleepovers.
wanted to add because, like, yeah,
That's
that's how
completely
like
fine. That's completely fine. And you know what? That this whole shit might be exposed. Might as well, exposed for me now. That's completely fine. For all my boys that know that, probably watching this, I just don't like sleepovers. I get really awkward in sleepovers. That's just me. Like I
that
slept
shocked me so much too when you released that information to me for the first time.
like that
Because I'm a complete opposite.
because I slept over at my grandparents once, and I guess I don't know. It just felt fucking weird sleeping over at another person's. I don't know. I don't know what it is with
No,
me.
I know what you mean.
It's
I
very
can
awkward.
understand the feeling.
It's very awkward. And plus, also, not to mention, at the time when you guys were having sleepovers and shit, y'all were drawing fucking dicks on people's faces. I wasn't trying to be the fucking victim of that.
To be fair, I am the king of sleepovers as far as it goes for this group. Because all of you are cowards except for me. You all were so terrified to have a dick drawn on your face, and I drew one on my own face. I am exposing myself to show that how insignificant and how little it actually was of a thing. Because Alex, in the morning, was such a damn crybaby over, oh my god, you should dick on my face. My mom's gonna see it. I can't rinse it off with water. Why would me rinsing my face off make any sense? Oh, I'm tired. Why are you trying to dick on my face? Even though we drew 40 on Liam and 90 on Dylan the night before. We made Liam piss his pants.
I was about to say we made you guys made Liam piss his fucking pants. You guys fucking.
I don't want to hear about how a penis on your face that's easily wash offable before your mom sees you
Right.
is as bad as making somebody piss their fucking pants.
But like I said, that was part of the reason why I didn't sleep over that night. But the other part was
I don't blame you for not that sleepover.
But
I could not blame you.
but also because I just don't deal with it's just very awkward for me. I guess that's it. It's just a very weird thing. I'm not saying that sleepovers are weird, but it's just for me,
No, I know
it's
what you
just
mean.
not my
I
thing.
completely understand it.
It's not my thing. I don't.
I get it because it's also like you're not in the comfort of where you sleep 99.999% of
That
the time.
too, exactly.
I
So
get the feeling.
it's kind of fucking weird when, especially
It was just
when it's also not to mention it's also a whole bunch of dudes sleeping in like probably proximity of like 3 feet between everyone.
depending on the place you're at. That is also very weird.
Dylan's cabin is probably like fucking. I don't know if it's even 3 feet. Probably even closer than that.
Probably like two and a half.
I have no idea. I have
But
no fucking
yeah,
clue.
I get what you're saying. I just thought it was completely odd because you know me and Jerome, we pretty much grew up together. So
Right.
we were like family. So we always slept over each other's house. This was just what we did. So the only reason I thought it was weird is because in my living situation, this was all we begged for sleepovers literally every night. It
Right.
was like it also sleepovers were some of the most goated. You know how many times we would just have an absolute all nighter and it was incredible, or we'd play games for hours on end and it was just an amazing. I mean, man, boy, Jerome, I miss you, bud. I miss you, bud. I know we're working all the time. We got it. We got to catch up.
Like like were at Aiden's and we were playing fucking Injustice, or
Yeah, yeah.
was it Injustice?
I don't remember because half the time
It was DC. I know that it was a DC game. It was like Mortal
that was
Kombat.
during the weird era where me and Liam were,
Yup.
occupied on some bullshit.
Yup. That
We'll
was
just leave that at that.
that was fucking that was a whole arc right there. Um.
Yeah.
Yup.
It's see, that's what I always feel so weird about my position in the friend group anymore because I'm pretty much not in it. But it's also just like it really went from me and Liam to having that awkward arc, and then it just went from that to what happened, and then I just said, I'm out.
It's funny because it's like once
And
some
nothing's ever happened since. It's like odd.
yeah, it's not like
It's
we
kind of like a Cold War that's not really a war. It's more so just like we're all busy now.
right exactly. It's not like there's any like bad blood
'Cause there's
between
no beef
anyone.
for that. Yeah.
There's no beef or anything. It's just that I mean it just happened. It's that's just life, isn't it? It's just like
Yeah,
the
pretty
friend
much.
group just
Yeah.
like drifts apart and stuff like that. It's not like we have any bad blood towards anyone or anybody in their like sort of group or
Yeah,
anything like
no.
that.
Our,
It's just that
everybody's
it's just everyone's busy and everyone has their own lives. That's literally how it
busy,
is.
got lives, girls now for half the group, which is unreal.
Right, exactly. People are
I
fucking
understand it. It's just in my
people are
position. I don't
working,
know.
people are going to school and shit. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and then, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean,
I
dude,
mean,
I don't even think me and John have talked in like 2 years.
I would give anything though. I'll say this: I would give up everything right now to have one more year in freshman year. I would give up me personally because that was no worries, no stress, no nothing. Just a bunch of us, all the boys, having so much fun with each other. That sounded gay. That of us out having fun with each other and shit. Boys being
You just had
boys.
to double take the gayness.
What?
You just had to double take the gayness.
Yeah. Which I was not good at back then, clearly. Especially with bulges. Wipe that fucking smirk off your face, Storm. Okay. So what were you? I saw you were giving a smirk when I was saying that, though. Do you have like a rebuttal for that?
Uh,
Because I know yours freshman year was probably way different than mine.
oh, it's way different. Me, it'd be very I'd have to have control of many, many circumstances in order to want that.
Oh well, yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I would have
For
control.
starters, you said you'd give up everything. I would never give up the life, and obviously you probably wouldn't either. But the first thing I think of is when people say they're gonna give up, I would never give up my family for anything. Never.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Probably besides that,
I would damn near give up anything to see my cat again, just like you would to see Liberty again during that time.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely
Like
would. Yeah,
that.
my dad definitely would too. My dad 100% would, because
Oh yeah.
it's funny because he had so many dogs in his life. Liberty was the one that he was the closest with, and you saw that firsthand too. Like
Oh yeah.
Liberty would, like, when everyone was in the house. Liberty, besides if you or Dylan were there, especially Dylan, um, he liked that one. Um, she would always go up to my dad. Like that's
Oh
who she
yeah.
would go up
Saw
to
that all
first.
the time.
Like if he's sitting on a recliner, she's sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, he would give up everything to or anything to see her again.
I
Definitely.
remember we played with the ball, right?
Yeah,
Like in your old place.
yeah.
And then literally, instead of bringing it back to us, you bring it to your dad.
She would bring it to the yeah. She would bring it to my
It was
dad.
like, bro,
She would bring it to my fucking
you throw it
dad.
back in the room. It was just like a back and forth catch between us with the dog in the middle.
That's crazy because now I'm sitting here because that fucking picture of Liberty is up there, above my
Yep.
closet. So now I'm sitting here fucking looking at it.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's crazy too. I don't know if you knew this. My cat, the one that passed away, used to play fetch with me all the time too.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you get like one of those like
brought the toy back and everything.
tiny little like balls or some
The
shit like
fuzz balls. Yeah,
yeah, like the yeah, I know which
yeah,
ones
the
you're talking
one
about
right back here.
because my aunt's cats has them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking a.
Cool.
This podcast is going deep. Shit.
Oh yeah.
But we
All
love
over
it.
the
But it's
place.
good though. It's good though. It's good.
Oh yeah, it's great.
This is the first time. I think this is the first time we talked about like reliving like our past since we were talking about like the crazy like sports stories that we personally had and talking about how our friendship like like started and came back.
Yeah, this is like taking it back to like episode 2,
Three.
3.
It was
Okay, I didn't know
episode.
if
It
it
was
was 2,
episode
3, or
three.
1.
It was either episode 3 or it was episode 5. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it's early.
Because now we're how convenient. Episode fucking 20. We're going deep again. Um. Oh my god! Now I'm just realizing it. It's almost been a year since this podcast started,
Yeah, I've been realizing that for the last 2 months, and I've been like, whoa.
and it's been years since we were talking about
Do
it
you
too.
remember? Do you remember? Well, it's been 4 years since this is supposed to have been existed. My freshman year of college is when I came up with the entire idea.
Now, do I remember
Do
what?
you remember when I sent you the notes
Yes, I
on
did. Yeah.
Snapchat?
Yep.
That notification was 2 days ago. A year ago.
Holy.
In my memories. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that's insane. Holy
Oh yeah.
fuck. I don't know if this is like just
I
shows
love
how
it too.
far we've
Me and
come
you
or
are
how
so
fucking
so
old we
connected.
are.
Both. Both.
Fucking A.
But I love it too because we also mentioned how the guys are busy and everything, right? We don't, there's nothing like that we do anymore together, right? Somehow me and you are still doing this shit. Just
We
obviously it is, damn near 3 a.m. But like
Yeah,
we've made the
and
time.
we would need to
It's
end
so
the
great.
podcast soon so I don't wake my fucking parents. So my parents will see me awake at 4 in the morning. So we got like an
It's so
hour
crazy.
essentially. But yeah, you and I still fucking find time to do this shit,
Wild.
and we're talking about fucking going to Bills Titans fucking Money in the Bank. There's talks about going
Yeah.
to fucking WrestleMania for Christ's sake, but that's fucking expensive
Oh,
as
yeah.
shit.
We went to our 5th Yankee game as a group.
1
4th. I knew it was 4 or
because we had the
5.
Texans and Yankees, Texans, Baltimore, Yankees, Red Sox, Yankees, Blue Jays.
Yep.
I think, but now we'll probably have to go to a 7th or maybe even 8th, including this year because we have Yankees, Dodgers.
Yep.
So,
Hate them.
so, yeah, I think it's awesome
What a-
how you and I still, almost 10 years, we're still fucking doing this shit.
It's nuts.
One of the
Dude, I was
notifications.
talking to my little sister about the WTWE the other day.
Oh my fucking god. WTWE World
I told her,
Champions.
do you know how much I would love for all of the guys
to get
to actually make that a real thing?
to fucking trampoline wrestling. I would listen, I would literally buy a trampoline just so that you and I can do that shit again. Swear to God.
That
And
would
I
be
and I will
incredible.
buy, I will fucking buy replica WWE belts for this shit. I will buy.
I had
I
a bunch of them in the past.
I will fucking buy. No, not none of that kid bullshit. I mean like
Oh, you mean the real?
I mean the real deal. I will buy the fucking World Heavyweight Championship, not the new one, the old one. I will buy the old World Heavyweight Championship for that shit. I'm not kidding.
That'd be crazy.
I'm not. I swear to God. Swear to fucking God. On my life.
Yep.
I would do that.
You know how crazy that would be though if all the guys did that and it blew up and we became like this big company.
Like fucking Grimm's Toy Show Wrestling or whatever the fuck that channel is called, whatever the fuck. It's
Yeah.
insane. It's insane that what that channel does. It does like actual shit. Like the guy used to do like wrestling toy reviews. Then he started doing like in real life wrestling shit. And now he has like a whole like show essentially, like YouTube, not like a YouTube official show, but like a whole wrestling thing on it. It's insane. It's insane what he does. It's insane.
Yeah, it's nuts.
But yeah, I swear to God, I will fucking buy a trampoline just so that we can do this wrestling shit. Well, I'll fucking wrestle out in the snow.
We did. We did.
Did we?
Yeah. Not on camera, but we used to practice off camera.
Oh my God, we did.
There was the one time I came over and the whole thing was ice and you just went stomping on it.
Yeah, it was. Oh no, no, it was the penalty challenge. I think that was.
Yep. Might have been that, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it snowed when we were doing like the whole rock segment too.
I think so, yeah.
The one day it did in fucking
It definitely
October.
did one day.
I swear to God, I will wrestle out in the snow for WTWE to fucking return. I don't give a shit.
The sports bolt brings back WTWE.
6-7 year hiatus.
Holy
Almost
crap.
8 years actually. Oh my God, that was 8 years ago. I just realized. WTWE was 8 years ago. We gotta do a
Yeah.
reaction to that. We have to do a fucking reaction video to that one of these days.
Oh, it's gonna be so cringy.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because we were 13, 14. It's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
cringe either way.
Yeah.
I can't see, and that's what I love too, is that we're treating this like we have kids, and like we're telling them like stories and shit.
Oh god.
Like you just said to like your little sister, like back in the day, me and him would do WTWE, like that. That's fucking awesome that we've gone to that point, but it's also kind of scary because
It is.
fucking A, we're old.
I love that she remembers all the stupid stuff.
Oh my
Do you
God.
remember the list she made for me? That I made a reaction to?
I think yes.
About how horrible of a person I was?
Yes, but I can't believe I fucking remember this word for word. Do you remember? I think it was Kiki and Lace.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking shit. The shit they were.
Spice Box?
It's fucking Spice Vlogs, bro. And he had me do a reaction to that because you're like, yo, and they're just putting like random shit like 100 Brano Gaming sucks dick in there or some shit. Like I wasn't even like you didn't like
That's how young they were.
like they didn't even mention my name at all. You just put in the edit. So make sure you like, subscribe. By the way, 100 Brano Gaming sucks a lot of cock. By the way, just want to let people know.
I really was good at editing, wasn't I?
Because you just put random shit that just like. Fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. That's like, and again, that's 26. I was watching some like old 2016, 2017 videos of on my channel and shit because I was going because my recent video, the Sea of Thieves one, that has like 350 views. I'm sitting there
Yeah.
going through like all this old videos of shit. I'm sitting there. I'm like, that version of myself would have killed to have 350 fucking views on.
I wish we blew up back in our prime days.
I
'cause
don't.
That's what I'm scared of.
I-
I don't think Well, I don't for cancellation purposes,
Right.
but our
Exactly.
content was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was, but also
I am not as funny as I have ever been, and I don't think
no.
I ever will be
Also, I guess my
because of
thing too.
cancellation.
I notice is that my editing. Sorry, I'm just putting my fucking keyboard away real quick.
You're chilling.
My shit for my music. Um, my fucking editing compared to back then is like far fucking superior now than it is because now
Oh yeah,
because I actually fucking give a shit. Back then
gigantic.
it was just put the clip in there, put some cuts in here, put some text. That's the video done. Intro, outro,
Oh yeah,
and I would be done in a video with in like a day. Now, to make videos besides Sports Bowl, this because this
pretty
not
simple. Yeah,
yeah because this is pretty easy, right? Just um, some videos take fucking months now to make.
yeah.
Like the
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 vacation.
the vacation one that was 2 months. Um, there's a Dead by Daylight video I'm working on right now. I've worked on that since I think I started working on that since I uploaded that Dead by Daylight video. Not the vacation one.
Sea leaves. Oh,
I had a week off from video editing because I was like I don't want to fucking touch an editing software for another week after this, and then yep, Sea of Thieves, Dead by Daylight. Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit, and also I have old footage from my PS4 that I plan on fucking making videos out of from like
that's
2020,
big.
2020. Yeah, that I just have
That is
saved for when a dark day happens, and that dark days are coming soon. So,
really.
yep, there's gonna be a lot of censoring in those ones. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
See,
Well,
that's what I mean. I wish we popped off in a positive way back in the day. As in, there was some way for us to not be cancelable, but still be as funny as we were. And then that
there's
all went
probably no way in
into
doing
that.
that.
The other thing is YouTube today. I just
It's
it
it's
almost
gone
makes me want
soft.
to
It's
hate
gone
it.
soft. You notice?
Not even that it's gotten soft. It's just changed too much. Like now, what's popular is Mr. Beast giving people. Which I'm not saying it shouldn't be popular, but he gives people a car, or he's fixing
Yeah,
blindness,
like
or
I can't afford to give people a fucking car. You kidding me?
we. That's what I mean. We grew up playing games, and during the era where posting a video game with your boys was literally gonna blow up.
Right.
Now you literally gotta give somebody 19 Teslas,
And to be honest,
or
my
you gotta,
not to mention
or you gotta.
my thumbnails back then weren't that great.
Yeah, they were. They were
Like
bad.
compare that to like I said the Sea of
That is
Thieves one
right.
because that's another thing that's how you get views. Fucking thumbnails is if you give some like bright colors like the one I just did. That's kind of the meta. It's sort of clickbaity too, because it doesn't show us how to be a pirate. It just shows us being fucking idiots while trying to be like the fucking boat was on fire for fucking as you said beforehand in the text before
Both hilarious.
the fucking boat the lightning strikes the boat it catches on fire. Um, yeah, it's like the whole YouTube meta is so fucking different now. It's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had to really keep track. Matt, wow, this is like I said, this is a pretty damn long tangent, but this is a fucking good one.
It's a
100.
great one. You know what video I would have truly think would have blown up if
Which
I
one?
didn't title it wrong? My one video, it was like 5 minutes. It was short, so it would be perfect for today's era, besides the content in it. But the content wasn't even that bad. It's the hunter gets wrecked while he's on vacation
Yeah,
video.
that I
If
was
it wasn't hunter gets wrecked,
for
and it
con.
was something like
So yeah, yeah,
a different title, that would have blown up.
yeah. So for context, I was away for vacation. I was in Ohio and Tennessee. Now, I would go over to Storm's house pretty frequently at this time at his old house. Um, and I would log into my account on PlayStation at his house. Me not knowing it, he now has access to my fucking account. So he could go into my GTA account, my fucking FIFA account, my NBA account, whatever, and fuck with all my shit. And that's what he did with GTA. He um I got back home. First thing I did was get on, say hi to the boys. And you were like, "Hey Hunter, you want to check your GTA account?" And as soon as you said that, I'm like, "What the fuck did you do?" And then that's when you hit record. And I'm like, "I know something's up. I know something's up here." First thing I noticed was my appearance. Bra fucking chest hair. Fucking yellow leopard fucking underwear. And an eagle mask. Which is like my trademark thing. I've always worn an eagle mask in GTA. That's just my thing. Then you get to the fucking cars that I had, which I think I only had a Zentorno at the time. I
You
had
did
it.
all day.
I had it black and yellow for like the Batmobile. This motherfucker turns it like the brightest fucking shades of pink, red, purple, all that shit. It looked pretty dope. I will give you that. It looked pretty sick.
That is the last thing I was going for too. I was so shocked when everybody actually liked what it looked like.
And people were were getting pissed off when I changed it back. So much so that this motherfucking Liam, this pissed me off this so much. I don't know if you remember this. And when I went to that Yankee game, the A-Rod game,
That was the A-Rod game?
Liam went over to your house and got on my account, sold my fucking Zentorno and T20, and bought like 10, 15 shitty ass fucking cars.
Painted them all stupid.
Like horrific. I was like, all right, now you're taking this too fucking far.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, I apologize on behalf of Liam to you and Dylan because I was not the one who spent all of your money.
I know you told me you didn't. I texted you.
Whenever. No,
And
I
about
know.
that.
I'm just saying though, like I still feel bad about it to this day because of how expensive everything is in GTA and how little they give you back. He dead ass spent all of Dylan's money, damn near, on just dumb shit, and then he just ranked your shit up too.
Yeah, he did.
That was not on me.
I know that. I texted you and you were like, bro, that was Liam, that wasn't me. It took a little convincing though. I was still fucking pretty pissed. Understandably so.
Yeah,
But
understandably so. But to be fair though, I would do a lot of things to get a chance to mess with somebody's account again.
see, I don't understand why I never did it. I don't know.
It's a hilarious video concept.
Oh yeah, definitely. Holy fuck.
Anyway, I guess we'll get back to sports.
Yeah.
The Nuggets beat the Celtics 102-100 to break Boston's 20-0 season record at home.
Yep.
I think it's kind of funny and odd at the same time to see LeBron rooting for his son during post games. Because his son will be playing his college games after the Lakers play a game and they'll be interviewing him.
Right.
There was this one clip that went around where he was like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Like constantly throughout the whole interview. It was funny, but
That's funny.
it's odd. It is very odd. I love this. Bronny James goes to hit the sign. You know how you jump up as a basketball player and you like slap the doors and stuff? He went up to hit the sign exiting a warm-up before a game, and he hit his head instead. I said, this makes me happy to see. We will get the comedy aspect for his career like we do have with LeBron James.
I'll say this about LeBron.
I love that.
The funniest shit that he does is when someone's giving an interview or getting an interview, like let's say like Dwayne Wade. This motherfucker will just poke in with that stupid ass fucking grin on his face and then just like kind of like do that slow turn and then fucking back out of the shot. That shit is so fucking funny. It cracks me up every time I see him do it. It's so fucking funny.
It does me too. That's what I mean by this, though. Like, there's so many funny LeBron moments.
And another thing about
when he gets
him,
interviewed, and they're like, "How's that book?" And he's like, "Oh, it's got
Yeah, the great
pages in
book.
it."
Yeah,
I totally have read. It's such a good book. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. He didn't read a
I
single
just
fucking
opened the
page.
book.
He didn't read a single fucking page, buddy. Another thing
Funny
that's
shit.
funny about him, I guarantee you that Taco Tuesday shit he's been doing
Oh,
since he was a child.
oh yeah.
And it's
And
so
I
funny how
absolutely
his
love
whole
that.
family's like involved in it too. It's so funny. And if someone sees him out in the street and he's like, "Hey, what day is it?" He's like, "It's Taco Tuesday." He's walking by and shit.
I've manifested if I ever meet him, I want it to be on a Tuesday, so I can say Taco Tuesday with him.
It's Taco
That
Tuesday.
that would like make my year.
If we go to an NBA game together, I'll make sure it's on a Tuesday,
That would be sick.
just for the rare chance to
It
get
would
more.
have to be him at the game though, otherwise I wouldn't care what day it is.
I'll try to make
Yeah,
sure we get to meet him for your
that would
sake.
be that would be iconic. But yeah, the comedy aspect I'm very excited for. I didn't know what we would get with the younger boys.
Right.
LeBron moves to third place for most three-pointers made in Lakers history. I need to buy. We might have a pack unpacking or a card video, if you would. LeBron James and his son, Bronny James, have a one of one autographed card of LeBron James in his high school jersey and Bronny James in his college jersey with a Fanatics card deal, which is for multiple years. The cards drop January 19th. It's a one of one. You have a 1 in, I believe, 537,000 chance to pull this card.
What are we doing then? What are we?
I've thought about buying cards.
What the fuck are we doing then? We need to buy those cards. We need to buy those fucking cards.
You know how amazing it would be if we got that card? Especially if I got that card.
Yeah,
I mean, oh my goodness. And then I got it graded and it was a PS. Oh, whew.
that's money right there. That's fucking money.
I'd keep it. I would obviously keep the card because I'm a LeBron and
You
Bronny fan.
if they
But,
find out, let them meet you, dude.
oh yeah, 100%.
Invite me too, so I could talk shit about him right to his fucking face.
I would invite you so you could shake his hand and be like, you know, you won me money once.
Once, yeah, literally.
Every other day, eh.
You're almost there. You won me money once. So for that, I'll shake your
That would
hand.
be so funny. I don't know if you knew this, but Bronny James got his first start in college finally.
Yep.
Funny meme. You'll like this. Somebody told me that Harry Potter is supposed to take place between 1991 and 1998, which is ridiculous because not once in 7 books does a single character say, "Man, the Chicago Bulls are having a hell of a run, huh?" Somebody commented, "I guess Jordan was not playing for the Wizards yet, so they didn't care." Pretty funny.
That is pretty funny.
Also, I do agree. If that's truly when it was based, that is absurd.
Yeah.
I had a thing for you here. I want you to choose a player.
Oh God.
Player A, 30.1 points per game, 5.4 rebounds per game, 0.2 blocks per game, 50.4% field goal percentage. Player B, 30.3 points per game, 8.2 rebounds per game, 1.1 blocks per game, 52.4% field goal. Which player would you take?
Do the points again for both.
Player A, 30.1.
Yeah.
Player B, 30.3.
Rebounds.
Player A, 5.4. Player B, 8.2.
Field goal percentage.
Player A, 50.4. Player B, 52.4.
I'll pick player B probably.
Okay, I love that you picked that. Do you know who you just picked?
Is that Giannis?
That's LeBron James.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Player A is Stephen Curry during his unanimous MVP season in year 7. Player B is LeBron James in year 19.
Holy fucking shit.
I mentioned this to show how crazy LeBron's longevity is, but also to show how ridiculously rigged the media is against giving LeBron another MVP throughout history so that he doesn't tie MJ for regular season MVP awards.
Also, for you to have a hard time pronouncing longevity. Also,
Yes, that's also why I mentioned it.
that's damn it, fucking goddamn it.
Yeah, you got the whole world there. Subreddit. Oh yeah, this one. Someone tweeted a reply to a picture of Wilt Chamberlain at Dr. Martin Luther King's funeral because that day just passed recently, saying, "Them, not gonna say the word. You know what word?
Yeah.
Yep. Got everything on camera except for that 100-point game." While I know it did happen because the fans, players, and everyone in attendance that game witnessed it and knows about it being true, I agree with this guy. Because, yeah, why is it that they have everything in the world this guy did on camera, except arguably the greatest thing he did for basketball? You know how cool it would be to actually see that game?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Some think they're hiding the footage to not show the amount of fouls and other ways to simplify how impressive that stat is.
Even so,
I would agree with that.
even
I would agree with that.
even so, 100 points in a game is still pretty fucking difficult, knowing that it's
Oh,
only
no, I agree.
knowing that's
I just,
happened
you know
once.
how toxic fans are, though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I could easily see them hiding the footage. But yeah, I mean, just wow. Um, so there's miscellaneous in baseball, but there's also tonight, Joel Embiid, 70 points.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. He almost got like that's insane. 70 fucking points for Joel Embiid.
Did you know tonight Karl Anthony Towns had 62 as well
beating the
in a
Wolves
Timberwolves
record.
loss?
Being what?
In a Timberwolves loss.
Who did they lose to?
They lost by 3. Give me the Hornets. The 10-31 Hornets.
He beat the franchise record, right? I did see that.
I am not sure. I believe he did.
And Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he did beat the franchise record. So did Joel Embiid, by the way.
I told you. I'm telling you now. He's probably might win another MVP.
Yeah. Incredible.
Ain't fucking saying shit.
Didn't we talk about whether we would see 70-point games this season or not?
Yeah.
I don't remember what we said about it, but as soon as I saw he dropped 70, I was like, whoa.
Like, we sort of called that. Like,
I did want to see how many foul shots they did both have, though, because, yeah, that is a huge part of how much they score. Okay, Karl Anthony Towns only had 10 made free throws, so I can very much respect his 62.
10 out of...
Now, the one I'm worried about is Joel Embiid. See, that's what I mean. He made 21 free throws, dude.
Out of 70, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still see how it's like, whoa, dude.
I can see it, but also... That's still...
He probably deserved all 23 free throws he took.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, still, scored 21 points and then...
It is still very impressive.
And then to score... What is it? My math's right. 49 afterwards? Yeah, 49. That's still fucking impressive as shit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm just saying.
Again, fans are fucking toxic as shit.
Like a Damian Lillard or Donovan Mitchell last year, 70.
Right.
That's all I'm pretty much getting at.
Holy
very impressive.
Fucking hell. It took us an hour and a half to get out of football and 2 hours to get out of fucking basketball. Oh my god. Well, most of it was
a lot of tangents.
Yeah, most of it was tangents.
Yeah.
Good tangents though.
Really not that long of a list left. There's a couple of baseball, and then there's a couple miscellaneous. That's literally it.
Alrighty, let's get into it, but well, there's one
Mets,
pretty big baseball one that we have to cover, definitely.
potentially. We'll see. I'm not sure, but Mets scrappy shortstop Bud Harrelson, known for fighting Pete Rose, dies at 79. He was with the team for World Series wins in 69 and 86. Mets and Pete Alonso are in agreement on a 1-year, $20.5 million deal to avoid arbitration. Yankees and Juan Soto are in agreement on a 1-year, $31 million contract to avoid arbitration,
The
which is
the most out of any arbitration contract in history. 30 million
yep.
fucking dollars to avoid arbitration is insane.
Oh yeah. Yankees and native pitcher Marcus Stroman
There it
agree on a
is.
2-year.
That's
Okay,
what
that's the one. Okay.
that's the one I want to talk about.
$37 million deal with a vesting player option.
So,
Allegedly, he says they hashed out their old beef before negotiating a contract.
which was what I wanted to talk about. He talked so much shit about the Yankees years ago, like so much shit. But then, so when I saw that they were interested in Marcus Stroman, I was like, that's kind of fucking weird. And then they signed him, and I was like, well, maybe things will change with how he plays and whatnot. If he plays fucking well in pinstripes, which I could very easily see him do, because he was an amazing pitcher for the Cubs, definitely. Yeah, I definitely think I see him in like in third in the rotation, definitely. Like it would probably be
I would be fourth or fifth.
Well, I don't think the Yankees are gonna put Nestor over Marcus. I just don't see it.
Really?
I don't see it. No.
I don't see it right away.
Like I think it's gonna be
I just have high hopes for Nestor next year.
because it'd be Garrett, Rodon, Stroman, Nestor, and
I hate that it would be Rodon too.
who's the other fucking guy? There's gotta be another one, is there?
We don't have King anymore, right?
No. And Domingo Germán's a free agent. It's not fucking Luke Weaver, is it? Or is he a reliever?
I thought he was a reliever.
I'm pretty sure he
They
is.
threw him around all year last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Also, to add to that, every Yankee that was eligible for arbitration got money from the Yankees to avoid arbitration. So,
which is incredible. We don't have to deal with any nonsense.
So,
except winning.
Again, back to the Marcus Stroman. 37 million for 2 years?
Yep.
I feel like that's probably one of the best deals we could have possibly give.
I agree. That is really cheap.
And that's a pretty good deal considering what we're getting. Like, he's not.
And it's got a player option.
He's also not like the best pitcher, obviously, but he's definitely up there. He's one of the best pitchers out there.
Yeah, he's solid top 20.
Now,
maybe.
I don't know if you have this on your list. So the whole Blake Snell thing.
I don't. I'm really irritated.
The Yankees offered him 5 years, $150 million. He said he either wants $30 million per year or an extra year on his contract. And from what I saw, before they did the Stroman shit, they added a 6th year to that. So, and another thing, just for shits and giggles, the do you know this fact? The Yankees are the only team to make a deal for Blake Snell. Can you believe that?
Wait, he's still a free agent?
Yeah.
But we're not in the running for him anymore.
We still are.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm coming into this after we signed Marcus Stroman thinking...
We're done?
Because what I saw online was that we were out.
No, we're not out. Who said it?
So we're still the only team.
We're the only team that gave him a deal. I swear to God, the Yankees were the only team so far to offer him a contract. No one else has.
I was really bummed when we weren't going to get Blake Snell. In my mind, I'm so
No
glad they're
other
telling me this.
team has offered him anything.
This has given me really high hopes.
Don't get him too high now,
No, I know. I'm just saying, compared to what they were
because
in
that's
the
what
Blake Snell situation.
because that's what happened with uh Yamamoto, and look what happened with that.
J, the J.
Yeah, yep, that's that. Um, so yeah, we're I still because the Yankees definitely said that we're open handed, like we're open minded this off season, so they're not definitely not done. At least I don't think.
I hope so, dude, because I've been terrified that this is our roster.
What? You're terrified?
Of the current roster we have with no other moves, I've been terrified.
I mean, we could definitely use work, but I mean,
My thing is pitching wise, we could use work.
oh yeah, pitching wise, yeah, we need another pitcher, 100%.
That's why I've been terrified.
So I hope that they get fucking Blake Snell, definitely.
We need Blake Snell so badly. It's literally make or break for the whole season.
Like I said, I think they offered another year on his contract, and yeah, so we'll have to see where that goes from there.
I mean, do you understand how deadly we would be?
Oh yeah,
Garrett Cole, Rodon coming back into form and actually being decent. Nestor Cortez coming back into form. Marcus Stroman being nice. And Blake Snell. There is not a series we wouldn't win with those 5 pitchers.
right. Huh. Okay, this is new. This is a new signing.
Okay.
Wait, what? The Dodgers signed. It's the D word. Do you remember James Paxton?
Yep.
They signed him. 1-year deal.
Solid.
So there's
kinda
people
figured,
saying that the Clayton Kershaw era is over.
I agree. The amount of money they spent, are you kidding me?
So all reporting points to his hometown Rangers as the only other team he considers signing with.
That's sick.
Also, this happened earlier today too. Aroldis Chapman signed with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Good luck.
Now that's very fucking interesting. I will
It
say
is
that.
interesting.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure there's another big signing in your baseball list too, isn't there?
There probably is.
for a closer.
Yeah. I
Yep.
first have that the Yankees cut recently acquired Jeter
Jeter down.
Downs to make room for Diego Castillo. So there goes Jeter again.
There goes Jeter, the best Jeter that's ever played for the Yankees.
Whole lot of bullshit right there.
I said that to him the other day. He got fucking. He was like, "No, you're fucking capping." I'm like, "Yeah." It says the one that fucking says Aaron Hicks is the goat.
I sent you the Aaron
You send
Hicks.
me an Aaron Hicks gift, you fucking dick. Like, yeah, okay. I dead ass looked up like Jeter Downs fucking gifts on fucking that thing, and there was none. I was like, damn.
That's cool Yankee stat. 2007 Yankees win MVP Alex Rodriguez. 2008 Yankees miss postseason.
And they win the World
2009.
Series.
Yep. And then 2022
Judge wins
Yankees
MVP.
win MVP. 2023
Missed the playoffs.
2024
We'll see. We'll fucking see. Oh, so help me. Oh, my
That's
fucking.
gonna be us at the parade.
Yeah, right.
I had the Mets signing Vladdy Miguel Guerrero, son of Hall of Fame slugger
Yep.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And the brother of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yep. The Mets will retire Dwight Gooden and Darryl Strawberry's numbers during the 2024 season.
There you go.
And then all-star closing pitcher Josh Hader signs a 5-year, $95 million deal with the Houston Astros.
But okay, now That's bad in itself, right? Because they're fucking now their closing rotation's fucking lethal as shit. But I would rather have him sign with the fucking Astros than the fucking Dodgers. Because that was one of the teams that was gonna sign him.
See, I agree and disagree at the same time.
I listen. With all the signings that the Dodgers
I
would have made,
Dodgers are going to be horrendous next year.
you think the Houston Astros are gonna be any better?
Oh yeah.
I think they're gonna be better than the Dodgers, but I don't think that much better.
With him closing, they're going to be lethal.
Oh well, yeah, but we'll have to see.
I don't know about their offensive production against teams, but
Right. I mean, pitching wise, they're fucking nasty either way.
they're going to be ridiculous with Josh.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see how he starts off because there's that fucking thing where they can start off really shit.
Yeah.
That's how he was with the Padres before he actually got good.
Yep. Dodgers have spent 1.20 billion this offseason. Every other MLB team combined has spent 1.23 billion.
Yup.
How is this legal?
I don't know. Where did they even get the 1.20 billion dollars?
McDonald's Happy Meals for the next 19 seasons.
Yeah, probably.
That's all I got for baseball.
That's all I got too.
All right, so miscellaneous. Michigan wins its first ever college football national championship.
That's their first
It's-
ever?
Well, since 1997.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, there's no way that's their first ever fucking.
With a 34-13 victory over Washington.
Yep.
We did say it was Michigan's game to lose.
Yep, we did.
Did you know Alabama Tide college head coach Nick Saban retired?
Yep.
He won 6 national titles with Alabama. Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa,
Yep.
all the guys. Mac Jones, believe it or not.
Fucking Mac Jones.
Alabama hires University of Buffalo head coach Maurice Linguist as its co-defensive coordinator and defensive backs coach. I thought that was interesting because I went to UB
Yep.
at one point. Stanford's Tara Van Der Veer gets 1023rd win to pass Duke legend Coach K, Mike Crescent. I'm gonna butcher his last name, so y'all know Coach K from Duke. For most wins by any coach in NCAA basketball history.
Shit.
EA Sports college football video game is set to make its comeback July 12th.
Really?
Yeah, the last game in that series was NCAA Football 14.
Yeah.
Took
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
years.
You're gonna fucking get some upgrades now, definitely.
Oh yeah. Rickus Duplessis defeats Sean Strickland via split decision to claim UFC middleweight title.
Yep. Saw that too.
I don't know if you saw this. Manny Pacquiao announces he will fight
Yeah,
Floyd
Floyd Mayweather
Mayweather
for the
again.
fourth fucking time.
2024. Yeah. I had an interesting question for you. In WWE Royal Rumble, in the Royal Rumble match, is drawing entry number 1 and number 2 different or the same thing?
Like, what do you mean? Like
I mean, exactly how I stated it.
drawing number 1 and 2. Like, how? I'm confused because it's like, how did they do it
Like
before?
being the person who enters number 1 or number 2, as in that's where you were drawn in the Royal Rumble match. Are they the same thing or different?
Probably the same thing.
Okay, that I was making sure you were on the same page. I think it's the same thing because you both start the match.
Right.
This is a huge debate with the WWE universe for some reason.
I
Some people think it's like they always gas up being the first person to come out. What about the guy he's got to fight for the next minute and a half, 2 minutes, or whatever interval it is?
every 90 seconds.
He's also the first guy to come out.
Right. Exactly. So.
Like, yeah.
Like, you're not gonna have some guy just fucking standing there for 90 seconds doing nothing.
Yeah, no.
It's fucking stupid.
The last thing I have on my list. No idea if you know anything about this. Cody Rhodes is the standard edition WWE 2K24 cover athlete.
And Bianca Blair is, and fucking Rhea Ripley is. I saw it. Yup.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that. Yep.
Yup.
This is the first time WWE women wrestlers have had their own exclusive cover.
Oh, that's sick. That's
Yeah,
actually
and
kind
it's
of.
your girl.
Yup.
I saw it the second I saw that. I was like, Hunter's gonna be playing a new game.
I'm purchasing WWE 2K24 because
Dude,
no, you know
I
why?
said today,
You know why?
I
Because
love 2K23.
what's up?
Like I was telling you today, I've had a blast on 2K23.
The reason why I'm particularly this one because the last WWE 2K I had was 2K14. So and that was 30 years of WrestleMania. So
Yeah,
now it's 40
yeah.
years of WrestleMania. So I'm definitely purchasing that.
I gotta say, one of my favorite video games of all time has to be the WWE series all together.
Do you remember Raw versus SmackDown games?
Do I remember? Do I remember? Tell me I need a flashlight. Do I remember, dude?
Those were top tier. Fuck.
It's not the first one. That's terrifying. Dude, I literally bought Raw vs. SmackDown 2008 for PS2 so that I could do my GM with my brother.
That's amazing.
I love WWE video games.
I've heard that like the best one out of recent times was 2K23.
It is so good, dude.
But
The only thing I hate about it is online capabilities.
I hate the fucking collecting card shit. They're trying to be like EA too much. And it's like
I don't have any experience with it because I just think the cards thing is stupid.
right. What the fuck?
But I mean, dude, I'm telling you, they don't understand how awesome it would be if they made my GM mode on 2K24 available to play with your friends online.
Right.
Like, oh, so good.
Oh, dude, like I said,
I tried to get Steve to get it the other day on Xbox.
Now I need to figure out when that game's coming out.
Yes, I wanted to know that too. So if you find that, let me know.
WWE 2K. Oh, that's just Rhea fucking Ripley. Oh my fucking god.
Distracted.
I'm sorry, I already am. Fuck. Suck my dick, please.
Hey, yo, pause.
What?
You said that on the mic. We're on a podcast.
Okay. Is the what? That's not telling me when the fucking game's coming out, asshole. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, pre-order now. Link in bio. When's? Okay, I got it. March 8th.
That's not that far away.
It really is not.
See, I don't know if I'm getting it right away though or not. I think I'm gonna wait.
Oh, what? That's
because I still have so much to do on 2K23. Yeah, I saw that.
That's fucking sick. I'll probably order that version, honestly. Except they don't have fucking Rhea Ripley on the cover. God damn. Is that? Oh my fucking. Okay, I quickly looked at Shawn Michaels and I thought that was Chris Benoit on there.
That would have been crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? They were literally erasing his fucking history as we fucking speak, and now they're gonna try to do that shit.
That's nuts.
Well, another 4-hour fucking podcast in the books.
Hell yeah.
Fucking A. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 20 of the Sports Bolt. Oh my Fucking
We
go.
have to end it there.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.